Right up, strap on in, grab a drink, and let's begin. E&D Live. E&D Live, yeah. E&D Live. E&D Live, yeah. Live, oh, yeah. After these messages, E&D Live, oh, E&D Live. After these messages, E&D Live, oh, E&D Live. Show starts soon, yeah. Eric and Darrell are pretty cool. Eric and Darrell are total start soon.
Hello YouTube, yo, beat this. Almost time to jam with Eric M, Darrell, and maybe Larry. Damn, EMD live counting down, no job, all amped up. Beat this, almost time to jam with Eric M, Darrell, and maybe Larry. Damn, EMD live counting down, no job, all amped up, ready to take the dive. Tick tock, the countdown's gnarly. Maybe a surprise guest tonight, perhaps Charlie. From every corner of the globe, peeps tuning in for the kick-ass show that's about to begin. I'm the pre-show MC, spitting rhymes away. Be sure to type something in the chat, just say hey. So while we chill, let's have some fun. With beats so hot they outshine the sun. We got jokes, we got rhymes, beats that are choice. Got you popping your head, stomping your feet, raise your voice. The time is ticking, but keep your cool. E&D Live is about to reunite. For me, gonna life, the reason we unite. For me, gonna light, the reason we unite. For a night of fun in the moonlight. In the chat room where the vibes stay tight. This Mandy and JBJ plays, keeping it right. Moderating the flow with grace and might. Thanks to them, my chats are a delightful sight. In this verse, I gotta give it up to the chat room crew. You fill my cup, your presence, your vibes, it's all so clear. You're the reason we're all for a night of fun under moonlight. In the chat room with the vibes. Hello chat room, hello to you. Thanks for tuning in to our funky groove. We're here to play music, and here to stay. Eric and Darrell, to brighten your day. Saturday night,
What's up?
Welcome to the show, everybody. It is Eric and Darrell with Larry. Live. First one of 2025. Wait, I'm stealing your thunder.
Man.
No, it's just too
I
late
didn't
now.
know.
It's too late. No,
I
too
didn't
late.
finish. I did not finish the sentence. How does it go?
First live of 25.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I really don't know what we're going to talk about this episode because I mean, it's not like anything's going on. Nothing's going on. It's just
Yeah, so
slow start to the year.
well, we have a couple of things. We're going to be talking about how boom boxes are coming back.
Oh,
We're going to be talking about 12 clothing brands that Gen X wore growing up that Gen Z has never heard of. It's one of
That's
those crappy
easy for you
lists
to
that
say.
It might be true, might not
Is
be.
it? Is this one of those internet crappy lists where
Yeah.
you're like, I've never even heard of that brand?
Yeah, and then by
Yeah.
number 2, we're like, nope,
Yeah.
that's out. So one of those you can look forward to.
Yeah.
Also, Weird Al is in Huntsville, and we got some stories about that. We're going to do some rock trivia, too.
Oh yeah, after the break.
And so you're going to ask us.
That's right. I will be the host. You guys will be the contestants, and we'll have some fun. You guys can play at home. Please don't show your answers.
And we have props, too.
You're gonna forget in an hour, so whatever. I'll remind you then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that. Oh, yeah. And I have some extra special surprises for Larry.
Oh.
That's usually not going to end well for me.
It's some videos too that I get to play. I'm not even gonna explain any more than that. And that's about right, I think. And then we're just gonna address the chat room a bunch because we don't have a ton planned, and we're just jumping into it because
But who knows what is
been-
gonna happen? I'd like to start off by saying thank you all for supporting us over 2024. It was kind of a strange year, but this year we're committed to being more timely. And look at this. It is January. Last year, we didn't have our first live stream until May?
last year,
March?
Yeah.
No, it may have been March.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't January.
Definitely wasn't January. So
The first month of the year.
right. So we're committing to a schedule. It's going to be the last Saturday of every month. That ties in perfectly with the December because it won't be the last Saturday, it'll be the last day of December. Because that's my birthday. We always do one on my birthday.
That's right.
So, yeah. Also, I'd like to say hello to any new viewers. We've had a lot of new subscribers over the last couple of months. So if this is your first time here, please say hello in the chat.
Yeah, and let us know if you're one of those people that saw our tree in the in downtown Huntsville. And
Scott on Dave, my boy! Hey, look. It's Eric. I'm like his arm.
yeah,
What's happening, Scott? Thank you so much. I guess
Thanks,
we'll
Scott.
be seeing you soon.
yeah.
Strangely
right?
enough.
That's right.
Though, gotta say, $27.99 is a kind of strange amount to. Canadian. So that's like what, $4?
It's enough for a big package of Canadian bacon.
Bacon is expensive.
Up in Canada, it is.
So Canadian bacon,
Yeah.
isn't that just ham? Have we had this
That's the
discussion?
secret, though. I think. I think that's the secret, because you're supposed to think it's some real complicated thing, and it just turns out it's just ham.
It's
Throw some salt on it.
ham, but it's probably got like maple syrup on it.
Yeah, it's like baked in or something.
Yeah.
Hey?
I was asking Scott. I texted Scott the other day if he could help me be Canadian, and his advice was like, pretty much the answer to anything is maple.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's
So
a good.
See,
Good default.
I'm keeping it up here.
Keeping it real.
Okay.
Larry looks like he could kick some ass in the 80s. Depends on what your definition of kicking ass is.
Yeah, because I just remember a lot of times when he was worried about getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, I mean, if kicking ass if by kicking ass you mean showing up at the skating rink, being a total badass, and dominating the arena floor during performing as the frontman of the greatest air band of all time, then I most certainly did kick ass.
Yeah.
If you mean physically being able to
Fisticuffs?
fisticuffs,
Ha-
no, I've been in two fights.
You've been in a fight?
2 fights.
Oh, do tell.
One of them I won. It was a kid down the street.
Oh
No, we're not saying names.
No. I
But
just.
you're real little though, right?
I wouldn't say I was little. I mean, I had the long hair and
I
everything.
think I remember this now.
So we're getting into an argument, and I have no idea what it's about. And so we get in a fight, and I pop him one good one, and he kind of goes down, and then he gets back up, and we're to whatever, fighting or whatever. And then what I remember is everything was going my way, and for whatever reason, my grand idea was to grab the skateboard with the ollie bolts
Oh, God.
sticking up.
Yeah.
And everybody that was like egging on the fight when they saw that, they're no. So all good. And then the other one was
Second fight.
yeah, the other one was this dork from school. He's like
Butler?
he's like a year older, man.
Okay.
Total fucking dork. Never liked him. Him and his buddies were at the park, and they were saying something about, just because I had my long hair and my spandex pants on, that they thought that I was, not near as cool as I really was.
Oh.
And so, I'm having words with him, and man, blah, blah, blah. And so I go to fight him, and instead of, now it's going to be hard to explain, there's a fence, and all I have to do is go around the fence to get to him. Instead, I decided to go over the fence, I guess for dramatic effect, And then when I do, as I'm walking towards him, I slip, getting ready to throw a punch, and he just beats my ass. I mean,
Damn.
in front of all these people.
Oh.
And he was like the dorkiest fucker at school, too. It's like, good thing there wasn't, like camera phones and stuff back then. My life would be over.
All right, so this will help you redeem yourself on the inside at least, because Dunsel 2025 asks, who got more chicks in the 80s, Larry or Darrell? Go ahead, gloat. No.
No, I mean,
Bring it out.
Like, I don't.
I'm shocked. I have envisioned you just being like, oh.
The 80s were a lot better for me. I peaked at 15. What can I say? I mean, after I hit age 16, it was all downhill after that.
I wasn't okay, define dweeb, John Jones. Define dweeb. I wasn't a dweeb.
Darrell was a dweeb.
I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm 6'3" now. I'm around 200 pounds. So
What the hell's that got to do with anything, man? You were like $1.25 soaking wet back then.
I know. I'm just saying, like when I was a kid, I was very, very small. I was short and I was very, very skinny.
Yeah, and you had the Q-tip hair.
That was much later.
Q-tip hair.
That was much later.
It was a little later. But yeah, he was kind of a small fella.
A small fella. But what makes one dorky? Okay,
I mean, I don't know. Looking back on it,
being dorky. Yeah.
like I said,
I mean, I guess it's.
I wouldn't say he
more
was
of
a dork. I would say he played computer video games, read
You're not
comic
helping
book,
me.
read
I mean,
comic
You're
books.
not helping me at all.
Yeah. It's like the more intellectual things
Yeah.
can be a dork.
Which is,
I mean, right? It's like, oh, he's a computer nerd, right? It means that he's a computer intellect.
but which is funny because like when I watched movies at the time, and that seems to be like the big topic of all the movies back then, right? Is like dorks and nerds
Yeah,
versus
Revenge
like
of the Nerds
jocks
and stuff. Yeah,
Like-
Porky's, all that.
I never identified with the nerds.
No, I didn't either.
Yeah.
I think that's
I
what
did
makes
not-
you one is
I
that you
did
don't
not
identify
think that I
as
was
that.
a nerd.
Yeah, most of the people that
I
were
probably,
nerds.
I probably was.
Because we identified the nerds, and we weren't in that group, but we could see them from where we were. Yet we were doing nerd. Oh,
What happened? My face is covered.
Life experience of Evan, $5. Thank you so much, sir. Who is Larry's favorite fictional lawyer, and why is it Saul Goodman? I can probably guarantee you it isn't. Would Saul have helped Larry win the fight against the dork?
So,
Saul Goodman.
Have you
strangely enough,
seen that show?
Yeah, we talked about it.
never seen it.
Oh, no?
Okay,
Oh, I thought you did.
that's what
Okay.
I thought. That's what I thought.
Never saw the show.
Yeah.
Hey, is this out of focus, by the way? Are we in focus?
Are we in
Let us
focus?
know in the chat room. We set up so fast.
And we didn't even think to check focus,
No.
did we?
No, that's what's funny. It's like we have all this
Fucking
other
amateurs.
It's like, what in the world? Let us know in the comments, but continue. And if I see enough, I'm gonna get up and focus it. But continue.
I mean, the autofocus should be working.
I don't have autofocus on.
What?
Yeah, I don't ever have it on. I always go manual with
It's
that.
blur. All right, I'll do
it's
it.
a
I'll do
blur.
it.
Go fix it.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Let the geek fix it.
See? And what I was trying to say, and thank you very much, Life Experiences of Evan. We had like certain dork attributes, and but we weren't in the dork category. I mean, certainly we were dorks to someone, but we could clearly see the dorks, and we weren't in that club. So I think there's this multi-level of dorkhood, right?
Sure, I think that's probably a fair.
Unless you're at the very top of the pyramid, and then I don't know what you are at that point. But everybody in the world is a dork to you, probably.
Look, all these great questions are pouring in.
Yeah, we have some.
Kason
villains.
wants to know: Did we listen to more Kiss or Metallica in the 80s?
Hey, we're sharp now.
I would say that depends. That's a good lawyerly answer, right? So for me, 100% it was Kiss. I did enjoy some early Metallica, but
Law and stuff.
yeah, the first three albums.
So we got into Kiss first, well before we heard Metallica, and then Tommy acquired, and Justice for All, and that's what introduced us, really, to Metallica.
To start, yes.
And I dove in pretty heavy, like I got obsessed.
Yeah,
with-
I remember the main thing I remember about Metallica and Darrell was that when he mowed his grass, he listened to the 598 EP on his
every
little
time
Walkman.
on my Walkman. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my mowing the grass music. And I was obsessed with Ride the Lightning. Everyone talked about how Master of the Puppets was like their best album, but I was obsessed with Ride the Lightning.
Yeah, so their first three albums I always really enjoyed, and back then the fourth album, The And Justice for All, was enjoyable too until I realized that it was inferior to the original
Is it
three.
the missing bass line?
Well, just in general. And then I kind of poo-pooed on Metallica for a while. I guess because they got real popular. I don't know.
After the Black Album?
No, it was before that. Like, when all the little teeny bopper girls started proclaiming that Metallica was their favorite band, and it's like, all right, name two songs, and they were like, one.
All right.
And well, I watched one twice. I watched the video twice. So but then funny how life goes full circle, because then I have a son now who's 20, so he's an adult, but in his middle teenage years, he really, really got into music and Metallica specifically. And so, oh,
Charlie!
there he is. Good to see you, Charlie.
Larry, are you neighbors with Mike Oxlong? Do you know a Mike Oxlong?
Is it a trick question?
No, it's just answer the question.
I don't. I don't think. I don't know what. I don't know who that is.
Okay, well, there you go, Charlie.
There you go.
There's your answer.
But I don't know. But I don't know any of my neighbors.
Oh, well.
You live on Galilee. Oh, I probably shouldn't tell people that.
And your address
In Madison, Alabama.
is. What's this visa number
I
again?
mean, you know, has Larry defended somebody that's killed a loved one of yours? Well, let Darrell give you his home address.
Oh yeah, I've got that. Let me just write it down for you. Well, but wait, let me give you his phone number first. Give him a call and make sure he's home.
Personal cell phone would be great.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think
Not
I
so
know
good
a
at this.
Mike Oxlong. I don't think.
Is his ox long?
I'm curious as to why. Yes, you're hilarious.
God, what are you, my wife? Jesus.
I'm curious as to why Charlie.
Oh, was asking
this.
you? Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
Does he know a person by that name who says that they're my? You don't need the bank account number. There ain't nothing in there.
Yeah, they'll do you no good. Oh,
Oh, wait.
it's a fucking joke.
My
Mike
Oxlong.
Mike Cox.
wow. Really? We all fell for that?
Wow.
Hey,
Several times.
See, I was on the right track.
Yeah, you were. You were
Yeah.
actually making fun of his
I
name.
get it now.
That's funny.
Yay.
Wow.
God bless.
And that's why we're dorks.
Hon-
See?
Honestly, Charlie should just like create a whole bunch of just like fake YouTube accounts.
He probably has some. I don't know.
like I don't know, where are all those like Simpsons jokes?
Oh,
you
I know, yeah,
where
right.
Bart's always calling
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Nobody gave $500. That's not permitted.
It's Canadian. It's Canadian.
Yeah.
It was $4.99.99.
Yeah, not a penny more. They won't have it.
And they get most of it.
Yeah. So,
Not really, but
well, thank you, Charlie.
yes, thank you. As usual.
And now we're
Yes, most certainly.
Uber dorks now. all of a sudden.
Somebody asked right after when we were talking about the Kiss versus Metallica and what we listened to. Somebody said, "Did we ever get into grunge?" I know we've
Yeah,
talked about
yeah,
that
yeah.
before, but
Yeah.
got a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new viewers, and first time watchers. So
it is. It's kind of strange how we just never did.
No,
I
No,
never
I hated
did.
it. Look, I'm not
Yeah.
going to candy coat it. I hated Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden. I resented the whole genre because it pretty much put a nail in the coffin of what I liked,
Yeah.
which was, the hair metal bands and stuff.
So at the time, you looked at it that way.
Yeah,
you looked at it like these people
No,
have destroyed my lifestyle.
Wow.
no, because at the time I didn't realize that the hair metal stuff was going out.
Right,
You know?
You couldn't conceive
Yeah,
of
like
an entire genre just dying.
Like, right. I mean, because during that part in our life, that was all I knew as a teenager, right?
Yeah.
Like from 12 years up, from 12 years old and up,
Yeah.
that was just it. The whole Sunset Strip and
Yeah.
party bands and hair metal and
We hadn't lived long enough to see a genre get replaced or end.
Right.
Like disco or even like doo-wop or something from the 50s. Like we weren't there. We didn't see it. Sure, it
I
happened.
mean, I
but
guess
whatever.
we were aware that.
Yeah. But we're like, but it's not.
well, it's our
not
parents'
gonna happen to
music
me.
was
had
lame.
come and gone.
Yeah. And we knew that. But it's that it won't happen to me mentality.
I guess
right?
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did. I hated
I
the
never
grunge.
thought about that.
I hated the grunge, but I will say this: as I have matured and gotten older, there is certainly aspects of those bands that I once resented so much that I can at least appreciate, a lot of their contributions and stuff.
Yeah.
Specifically, and I'm almost ashamed to admit it, as much as I hated them back in the day. But to go back and watch or listen to some of the acoustic stuff that Nirvana did was, like
Oh, yeah.
I can really,
Yeah.
I understand now why that was appealing to, a whole large
Generation.
mass of people
Right.
that really, quite honestly, thought what we were into was kind of ridiculous. You know,
Yeah. I mean, it kind of was, but you know.
Did you see what they were wearing? My God.
I mean, like so the best example I can give of that, and it's so subtle, but it sums up everything perfectly. There's a movie called Rockstar. It's got
Yes.
it's got Mark Wahlberg
And our friend Ralph.
and our friend Ralph.
Yeah.
And in that movie, if you haven't seen it, it's really I enjoyed it. I think it's loosely based on the Judas Priest story where they
Right.
replaced the
Yeah.
lead singer with the tribute band singer. Anyway, during his day job, Mark Wahlberg's character is like at an office job fixing the printer or something, and it's the night after one of the shows, and one of the people working is like, "Are you wearing eyeliner?" And just without missing a beat, his response is, "I'm in a band." You know, as if that just oh, okay. And for us, that was exactly, you know, that was exactly kind of how I looked at it.
Do me a favor and say hi to my Scots friend.
My Scots friend.
Scott
What?
Tate.
Scott on tape. Yeah, just say hi. Say hi to his friend for us.
You guys-
Yeah, we just
Oh, so we're gonna say hi to. Is it a joke? Jenny Taylor.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wait, why don't I get it? I don't. Is it? What's wrong with
I get it now that I said
Let
it
him
out
make it.
loud. Thanks.
Oh yeah. By the way, our producer Caleb Thurman back there,
Yeah.
who lives on Rose Lane. No, I'm just kidding.
Now
he was
look,
pointing to his
X5.
junk, so he let me know.
Oh.
Charlie wants to know if we've seen the new singer for Winger. I haven't, but I did get to meet Kip.
Wait, the new singer for Winger.
Yeah. He said, you know, just
Wait, they
What's
switched
the
to a
name,
girl?
though? Connie.
Weird.
yeah, Connie.
Oh.
Yeah. She
Li-
sounds.
Line Just?
She sounds.
Is that Canadian?
Yes, that's right.
Line Just?
Oh my
I
god.
don't know. Maple flavored. So.
Maple flavored.
Maple flavored.
Oh, man.
So we're having.
Why is this little emoji explosion happening?
Because we just got a
Did we get a
subscriber.
sub? Ah, thank you. for the
Yeah.
sub.
What new sub?
Yes.
I remember. that
Oh yeah.
Why-
So we
why-
were talking about grunge.
Why aren't I visible?
Why aren't you visible?
Oh, okay, I get it. It just says not visible, Darrell Z. Hazelrig.
Oh, that's
I know why.
an
I know
overlay
why.
thing,
Yeah.
but anyway.
So they don't consider Alice in Chains to be grunge. Weren't they? I mean, wasn't that?
Oh, I remember. Yeah, we were talking about grunge and when
Yeah.
it came along. Yeah, no, Nirvana hit, and I was like, I don't like this. I never liked Nirvana. I appreciate them now.
And that's not just lip service. If I really didn't, I would say.
Oh, Pearl Jam. Never could get into Pearl Jam.
Ha! Dunsel 2025 makes a statement that I disagree with.
Best guitarist Kiss ever had. Oh yeah, yeah.
You're not going to want to hear my review on that.
I'm holding them back.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
holding
yeah.
them back.
Did we tell everybody what we did today though?
No, we
Didn't
haven't mentioned it at
officially-
all.
Okay.
Coming to you soon on the Eric and Darrell channel, Larry, after 4 years, 5 years, anyways,
5 years.
of doing
Since 2007.
of this not 2007. Oh, and yeah, okay. Anyways, Larry gets his own show on Eric and Darrell. He's got a solo show. We're producing it. It's
That sounds important.
it's
What's it called, Darrell? What's it called?
well, we're
We don't know yet.
We're holding back on that. It's a secret.
But we're gonna see if you guys can pick out some names for us.
Yeah. It's a secret.
gonna
We're going to see
workshop
if you
it.
guys can guess.
We're gonna workshop it.
Tell the idea, and then we'll actually ask for ideas. Why not? We don't have a name yet, so
Well, you know, for some of the people that maybe
it's
didn't
just a
see
little,
the
little
teaser,
sneaky. But I mean, they probably
Spoiler
saw.
alert!
Well-
Man, we're just gonna give it all away. Okay,
Well,
fine.
we already did that on Instagram today. If you go to our stories on Instagram, there's like 4 videos explaining exactly what we did, then showing what we did, and then talking about it after we did it.
So we shouldn't tell it here. We should require that everyone goes to Instagram because we need more traffic on Instagram. Come on.
We do. Is this a weird ploy to get? I kind of like that. All
Yeah.
right, well.
Yeah,
all
why
right.
You drop the carrots, right? And
And then if you want it, it's there. If not, then don't get it. So it's on our Instagram stories. So.
Larry's record bin.
Hey, Papa Smoke knows.
that's not bad.
That's
not
pretty
bad.
cool. Nice. Okay.
How about Larry's trash bin?
Larry's rock box. That's cool.
Larry's
Trash
rock box bin. Just
Trash.
He trashes these
They're
freaking
treasures.
Call it $2.
Some of them are treasures.
your opinions. That's are trash.
Well, now that's fair. Somebody wants to know where I got the Kiss Alive 2 long sleeve shirt. I
Yes,
got that
yes,
on.
that's right.
Well, I can't tell you because they haven't paid for my endorsement, so I don't know. If I
Oh,
wanna-
don't advertise if you don't get paid.
That's right. So it
They're
actually
definitely showing
came.
themselves.
It actually came off of Kiss's website, kissonline.com.
Oh, that's
So-
kind of boring.
Yeah, it's,
Well,
that's
no-
where I
no,
got it.
We need to be affiliates or something too.
Oh yeah.
Some,
Can we do that?
traffic, because Kiss probably needs us to
Let's-
send them
let's-
traffic, right?
Well, right now we're gonna get a cease and desist. I should have never said that.
No. We'll talk to Gene and work it out.
Yeah,
you know.
we'll work it out, Gene.
Get,
I told you about
little
the
profit
time-
sharing.
Yeah.
1090.
Do we know what road he lives on though?
Maple Hill, I think,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that little house on the hill. Okay, I remember that
in
one.
Canada.
No, sadly, the shirt was more than $2. Although $2, actually, it'd have been $3 for the Alive 2 album from Sunburst because it was a double album.
Oh yeah.
$2 for the regular albums, $3 for the double album.
That's a deal.
It's like the second album. You got half price.
I guess so. I
If
guess
you do
so.
the math correctly.
And for Alive 2, that seems about right since
If your
one
ca-
side of the
if your
second
calculation
album's
is
not
correct.
alive.
No wonder Jay had the best, record store in Huntsville that went out of business.
Well,
It was
To
like the
be
last
fair-
one.
I mean, records
Right.
for $2. How do you
Yeah.
make a living?
I know.
well, then records just died.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And then they came back,
Correct. 75, 76, 75, 75.
Hey.
That's right. 1975.
And speaking of 75, just a few days ago.
Just a few days ago.
Okay, it's probably more like
a couple weeks back.
a couple of weeks ago. January 11th,
Oh yeah.
2025 was this man's 50th birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He had a pizza party like a 10-year-old. It was fantastic.
It was pretty awesome.
And we took lots of video, and we decided we're gonna cut together a video and post it on the channel. So,
All
It'd
right.
be like
well,
a main video.
so you'll see it on his 51st birthday.
maybe.
Maybe.
It seems as though you're gonna see a lot of Larry this year, so I hope you guys like him.
Sage doesn't remember any teeny bopper girls liking Metallica. No, man, when they hit with their music video One, that was everybody.
That was the only music video they ever had before then, right? They've never
'cause-
done a music
'cause
video before.
Cliff wasn't going to have them resort to such things.
It's very interesting how, like, when people talk about Metallica, they always talk about Cliff Burton and how Cliff Burton.
The tragic story.
None of us know who Cliff Burton really was, other than he was the bass player from Metallica who died. I don't know jack shit about the guy. I don't know what kind of personality he had. I don't know, like, actually his status in the band, other than he's the beloved dead member.
Man, if only there was some way. If only there was some way to research such things. to somehow
I think he's coming from
read
the world.
up
Wait,
on
wait, wait,
this.
wait. The library? Did
You
they-
could use the Google button.
He's talking about a world before that. He's talking
Yeah,
about
no,
that aspect.
why is
but he's
it-
saying now.
Why is this the second time I've heard the Google button today?
The
that's-
Google
Is
button.
that's not a button?
Is it?
Do you have a Google button?
I don't think I do.
Is there a
No,
Google? There's a
one
Windows button.
Around here.
Oh, yeah. Is it just something that they build into newer computers?
Oh, well, I don't know. I just
Yeah.
never seen a
Cliff
Google-
Burton was the member of the band
Yes.
that was musically trained and knew
Musically trained.
how to play actual music. He was a heavy.
The rest of them are just like.
He was. Just look it up, smart ass. I don't know how much you've had to drink. I mean, Cliff Burton, probably the greatest bass player for hard rock metal music like ever. I don't.
How did you learn this?
before the Google.
Well, that's
button.
just my opinion. Oh wait, how did I learn about
Based
how
on what?
how he taught them how to
How
do
did you
songwriting and all of that?
How did you formulate this opinion?
Well, you search.
before the internet, though.
Oh,
How'd you
back
know?
then I didn't know.
Oh. Well,
Okay.
but then, how did it become such a big? Like, I think that's your argument, right?
Right. Like back in the
I mean,
day.
it's not an argument. It's just.
Well, I don't think anybody
I'm not
made
talking
those
about-
arguments back in the day. I mean, nobody held him in ultra high regard back
Yes,
then,
they
other
did.
than. Well, you would know. I don't know.
I knew because I listened to the 598 EP Garage Day
Yeah.
Revisited every time I mowed the lawn.
Yeah, and I remember
That
it
makes
too.
me a quasi-expert in Metallica.
Even though none
Yeah.
of those songs on there were theirs.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. Makes you
Darrell
wonder.
gets to drinking, then he gets loud and starts yelling in my face.
You want me to yell somewhere else?
That's fine.
In your ass? Ah, Larry! I know more about Metallica than you!
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
I don't.
Nothing else matters, right?
I know.
It's a sad-
Faster Pussycat.
Oh my
and
God,
LA
Larry
Guns.
has a point.
What?
Imagine the lawyer having a point.
Great. Now you told everybody I'm a lawyer.
And his
Wait,
phone number is.
Wait, what's my point? What? They said I had a point. Elizabeth said I had a point. What point did I have?
I'm the man.
Aminin?
Yep.
Aminin.
I'm the man.
Oh,
I'm the
Darrell
man.
is the man.
I should be the attention.
Anthrax.
I'm the man.
Anthrax.
Ah.
Not.
Not. You know, who was it that
All right, let's
replied
move
on
on.
that?
Let's move on.
On that music video, I'm the man.
What?
Who was it?
They had a
was it
video?
Ian? No, on our video, on our music video.
Oh no, the lead singer,
Oh yeah,
who escapes me.
Ian.
His name. No, that's the guitar player.
Oh, why am I thinking? Okay,
Charlie.
Charlie.
There was a guy named Charlie in Anthrax.
Was
I don't know.
there?
I never got into Anthrax.
The lead. Yeah. Who was the lead singer of Anthrax?
Joey.
Who is
Joey.
it? Joey.
Belladonna.
Yeah.
Joey Belladonna.
He saw our Anthrax video.
Yeah, he liked it.
and
He
liked it.
commented.
Oh, I
That's
look like
funny.
Eeyore.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What?
You said I look like Eeyore.
Eeyore.
Oh, just because. Why does this keep coming up? It's only because of the blue, not because of your demeanor. You're being very enigmatic today. Oh, we are casting off our Eeyore. We're going full Tigger, baby.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, who's the dork?
So before we get into the intermission, by the way, we're almost an hour.
Oh my
in,
God,
but
really? We wasted an hour just talking about bullshit. I'm sorry.
Okay, now somebody.
Let's look at something weird.
has
paid
asked
for
to-
this.
Hold on. Somebody asked
No, they
for.
didn't.
Oh no.
Yeah, don't
No,
address
I'm
it.
not
Don't
gonna
address
I'm not
it.
gonna do that. We've been asked a couple of times what we think of the new metal genre.
and you-
new.
yeah.
New,
Like,
new.
who is part of that? Is that like Breaking Benjamin?
Where
Or,
do
like,
they
what is
get
new metal? Because I've heard so many different definitions for it. So I
Yeah,
don't
where do
really
they get
know.
nit?
Corn? Okay,
Is
corn,
it
yeah.
French?
Limp
Corn.
Bizkit,
Oh
corn.
God, Limp Bizkit.
Linkin Park.
Okay.
Oh, are these are considered new?
Yeah,
But
new
these
metal.
are so old.
Yeah, but this is just, I mean,
It
new
was
metal's
new
not
back
old.
then.
Yeah, it's not really new.
I guess that's why it's not spelled N-E-W.
You know, I can't
Yes.
get on board. With,
Exactly.
I definitely can't get on board with Limp Bizkit.
corn is not metal. Corn blows.
And thank you, AK-47.
And corn,
Corn
you know,
blows.
the fact that lead singer goes into some weird beatboxing in the middle of the one song.
Yeah,
know.
I never liked Korn. I never really liked.
Early 2000s. I was
Linkin
going to say, now
Park,
my 20-year-old son, you know, he has a much wider taste of music than me, and he probably is more familiar with a lot of that stuff. Although right now he's into some, what I would generally call shit music. I couldn't tell you what it is, but it's that god awful shit where the lead singer's
Whoa.
sound like the
Oh my god.
yeah,
Like
Is this like
like
motorboat metal?
I don't know. It's fucking
like
awful.
someone drowning.
I saw Mammoth. I've seen Mammoth live.
I like Lordy. I like Breaking Benjamin. I like different types of.
It's funny.
metal. I don't know if
There's
that-
all these like metal bands named after various types of elephants. So Mammoth is being
Eeyore?
talked about, but what about Mastodon? Anybody
Oh,
like
yeah,
Mastodon?
Mastodon. I have heard of Mastodon actually. Yeah, Mastodon.
Mastodon
They're
are
old school
they're
actually.
and they're from Atlanta. I've actually
Yes.
crossed
okay.
paths
Yes.
with those guys.
I've heard that before. The Jonathan Davis beatboxing is apparently called scatting. I think that is appropriate
Yeah.
because it is like scat.
Isn't that when you shit and then you flip your tail while you're doing it and it goes everywhere? Because you're like an
Yeah,
elk
like that.
or a deer or something. Don't they scat?
I don't know.
Because it looks like, see, that's the brown hole.
I do hate
The
and
Van.
then that's
Well,
their tail.
I don't hate Van Halen. I hate David Lee Roth. I like the good version.
It's
of
not a
Van Halen.
middle part. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's all over the place. It's slicked back.
middle part.
Some would call it receding.
Somewhat.
Look, I can't say anything. Look at this, man. This is fucking awful.
Okay, look, if you've had the same hairline all your life, what has receded?
Well, what about like
Is this
when
like
you're-
a trick question?
Recession indicates a change from one place to another.
Okay.
And I would suggest that this is more like a widow's peak. Like,
Well,
a
widow's
vampire.
peak usually
Because I suck
like
your blood.
it
a
usually
recession
has
is
some-
really like based in economics.
Oh my god, don't get literal.
Oh, how can I hate? Oh,
Somebody
no,
take
no,
the
no,
internet
no.
away from Eric.
David Lee Roth better than Sandy. No way.
You cannot undo what
You can,
has
you
been
can
done.
always you can always tell when he's like Googled something because he comes out with like Garfield, like the president, and
Yeah.
like you didn't come up with that. You searched that.
I mean, you look over and I'm like, yeah, you're on Google, okay.
A recession. Let me give you the definition of a recession.
I don't know.
Unplug him.
The internet is.
I can't grow the hair back.
That's
Everybody says
that
for me
is
to
probably
grow.
the most true statement I've read in a long time.
What's that?
The internet is Eric,
Oh my god! Oh, and with that,
or maybe
let's watch something.
maybe the
that I have
reverse.
prepared.
The Eric is the internet.
Yes, the internet
Oh,
is.
somebody
me.
got a Batman tattoo.
A Batman.
Batman.
No,
Charles.
I don't think Pepsi's better than Coke.
George
anymore.
Batman.
Batman.
Okay.
Okay, we're
Eric
gonna-
wants to share some shit, and
I got Spider-Man.
You got
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I remember when you got that.
Yeah, that was my first one.
Why are you smacking him?
All right, because I don't know.
You're either gonna yell at me or
All right.
Usually you're yelling at me.
Cut to my
All right,
screen
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Larry, you ready for this?
All right. It's just a little AI.
Just a little AI.
Hey, violator. Get your finger.
Well, because we're over in the small picture right now.
Bye
Anyways,
later. Thanks, man.
So Eric has
Man,
been
Missed
going
Ones
off,
3. Goonies 2.
and this shit is fucking crazy.
So, you know, I'm always trying to make AI versions of me,
You gonna full screen that shit?
and I don't know if it does. Does it? Here, so I've tried to get better at this, right? And ignore the thing in your
Can you
mouth.
see that?
What? Ignore the thing in your
What?
mouth
You're gonna need to see it in better and higher fidelity at some point, but
because it's real weird.
and,
You
thi-
think?
and this one isn't like the best.
No.
Like, you need one where like the face is closer.
Okay.
That's not.
Yeah. Then look at him.
That's
It's
not
like
a good
freaking
one.
vampire.
That's not a good one at all.
What'd you type in? Fucking
This
Hillbilly
one's cool.
Larry?
This one's cool, actually. I think. Look at that.
Look at
thing!
that!
That's crazy.
That is fucking nuts. That is you.
So the idea is to make a music video with young Larry and do a lip sync that that mouth will move to the correct thing, and it'll be like quick cuts. It'll look like it'll be crazy, right?
No, JBJ Blaze. It does not look like Larry is eating an eraser. It looks like he has a bunch of Jolly Ranchers in his mouth, which
Jolly.
is accurate.
But yeah, man, that's really freaking weird. Anyway, okay, here's a slow mo. I wanted to see what slow mo looked like. It's okay. I mean, it's weird.
I mean, the clothes are completely wrong, but the hair, man.
There's a weird glitch. I wanted
hair
you
in
playing
the
pool, but
face.
you know, that one's weird. So you'd cut around that kind of stuff, right? For
Yeah,
the music video?
but
Oh wow.
that one's actually pretty good.
You get
And then
right
it
in
gets-
the camera, dude. That's crazy. Whoa.
All I can look.
like
It's
if
very impressive.
if you pause this and
Let us
right
just
there, if you put that on your Instagram, it's like, yeah, here's me being cool, right? Like,
look.
crazy, dude.
Let's just say that
Lost Boys AI. It's totally true. Lost Boys.
Lots of voice.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you gonna say, Larry?
I wasn't.
I'm curious to know what you were gonna say.
Let go, Michael.
Okay, I tried to do me, and it turned me into my.
Oh, God.
My
That's
niece.
your niece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My-
Holy fuck.
My niece, it thought I was a girl, which a lot of people did in real life when I was a kid. Anyway, and then here's another one. This is like what I would look like.
It's
if
insane
I was
because
YouTubing
I
back then.
see you.
Yeah.
I see the attributes that are you.
But somehow it mixed.
But it's like, yeah, but it's
It
not
tried to make me
you.
a
It's
female.
girl.
And I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, and then I moved back to Larry because I was like, nah, he's pretty cool. His teeth are weird sometimes, but it's still pretty cool. Like, that's a solid shot.
That's because he can suck it.
What's that?
Looks like Erica.
Erica.
Transition.
Yeah, how to transition exactly. Erica. So here's some more shots of Larry playing guitar, which is pretty cool. He's having a good time.
No, that is fantasy.
Look at that shaggy hair too. That's pretty awesome. It's like he just hopped out of the shower. Looks all fluffy.
He just blow dried it.
Yeah, that's it. Here's him as a
Blue
YouTuber
dried.
back in the day.
Blue dried it.
Blue dry.
This is what Larry looked like if he was born just 10 years ago. Or no, maybe 15 years ago. And,
but-
and this is today's YouTubing Metalhead
Yeah.
Larry.
The nose is off.
Yeah, the nose did a little something weird, huh? Here's another view.
Oh, that one's weird.
That one's
That's-
weird.
that's
that
not
didn't
quite
look-
right.
Yeah, that didn't look.
That's not quite right.
So,
Oh yeah, this is stupid.
whatever. This is
I'm trying to
terrible.
get Darrell get into a car. talking
This is
stupid.
me as like Smokey
Yeah, as a
or
character.
the bandit. No,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is me as the bandit or something.
You get in the car like backwards, like
and that's
oh,
like
dude.
not even.
Oh,
Oh,
and
well,
young Darrell.
young me.
And then-
I'm
is it-
depressed.
who's
and
that
eating- Some random friend.
Fever Dream Larry. That's exactly it.
It's
FDL.
crazy how he got the hair right. Like,
Yeah, the hair's pretty good.
I don't understand. Like, my hair cannot even do that anymore.
You think?
You think?
I had Farrah Fawcett.
Oh
God.
Now that is the greatest.
If you look real close, you can see the image I was basing this off
That's
of.
me about 10 years from now.
He's just so
You think your hair will grow back?
he's so pitiful looking.
Fuck you.
He's just like, this is my life. He's just looking right in there. He's
My fingers are weird, and I'm just like,
He needs a
my
big old
God.
bottle of vodka to just
Yeah.
pour on himself in the middle of a swimming
And there's
pool.
another view of him looking super sad, not figure
what
out
is
how
going
in the
on with
world
those
to-
hands?
He can't figure out how to do
This
the
means we
faucet
can
thing.
finally have the long-awaited McCabery first music video.
Yeah.
And here's me just popping down the street. Boink, 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 boink.
What are you?
I started looking mad. Like Russian?
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to think of like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
USSR, like
Right, I know.
Soviet, like.
Yeah, I need some stars or
Hello,
stripes or something.
comrade.
Yeah, exactly.
You look
here's
like you're about
another
to. You look like you're about to order someone's execution. But now this is way different. It still looks like you. I can tell it's you. But now
big
this is
bushy
like,
beard.
I don't know. Like you're like some Jew in New
Yeah,
York.
Darrell did look
I
like my
don't
name is
know.
Earl.
Wow, man, it's weird. Oh, now here's me being actually cool, sort of. I don't know. I'm kind of Asian. My
What's up
beard
with
is
that?
real long.
It's like
The
a
Fu
homeless guy
Manchu.
driving a sports car.
Homeless guy. Oh, here's another shot of the homeless guy. Oh, see, that was a little. No,
That's be-
okay.
ah,
more
that
Asian,
was-
but
that looks like
it's
you.
At least better, yeah.
Oh,
You
I'm not
You just
going
haven't
to touch
trimmed
that
your
one.
beard in oil.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let-
And I have a beanie on. That's cool too.
But you're in some European country because you're driving on the
Oh,
left
you're
side of the
right.
road.
Or I've just. had
Some may
way too many. I
say
should
that
be
he looks like
not
a
driving.
Muslim in
But
New
the
York
driving
City.
position is on the right side of the vehicle. The right side drive.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. See.
Maybe it's just the videos flip.
Hey!
Hey, what up, guys? Rock on to you. Links 595. Yeah. Oh, so before I forget, because I'll forget, because you were talking about the things of you, and it looked like your niece.
Yeah.
Well, I've been watching a show recently, Bad Sisters. Has anyone seen this show?
No.
It's on Netflix.
I don't think so.
Netflix. It's not on Netflix. No, it's on Apple TV. That's
Oh,
right.
okay.
It's on Apple TV. It's an Irish show. It's actually based on another show. Another country did it, and then Ireland did it. Anyways, one of the cast members looks just like your other niece.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Weird.
Look up Bad Sisters.
Really. Bad sisters.
Yep, that's
Okay.
it.
So let's see here.
Yes, it's
Oh,
come
one,
to
is
this.
one of these people here?
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh weird. Oh, that's pretty weird. Oh wait, I don't. No, that's like a different,
that's like
not-
a premiere.
not
In
that.
the show, she
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's weird too. Well, in that one shot, it was awfully accurate.
yeah. But anyways,
So that's what you're.
yeah.
Anyway, what is this about? Anyway, is it like funny? Is it hilarious?
If you're into murder,
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah, it's actually kind of fun.
Oh, okay. Here, let's finish these out before we go to intermission. This is an early attempt.
This is
see.
Larry a few years before Metalhead Teens and Record Store.
Yeah,
Looks
this
like
is
somebody
the
hit me
prequel.
in the face with a shovel.
It's like a caricature.
You mean
know?
they didn't?
Apparently, I don't know.
It's yeah, it's so weird.
Larry's not a legend.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
He's right here.
Okay, that's
you can
the thing.
touch him. Reach out and touch Faith.
Reach out, touch. See, it's like who's this Asian guy with a big beard? I don't.
my
Why do they do that? I don't know.
Oh, that doesn't look like you at all.
No.
No.
Okay, but
this is
Larry though. This is the prequel. We're
is-
back
this
to
is like-
Caricature?
This is like 11-year-old
Yeah.
My
Larry.
head is way
Caricature.
too big for my body.
Oh, well, think about it like a Pixar animated film, right? But kind of more highly, more hyper
I
realistic.
mean, but the face, that stupid grin and the shitty.
Oh, that's so
Just
weird.
kidding. I love you.
Oh yeah, this is me. And I'm kind of like,
Why are you so depressed?
I don't know.
Did you just walk out of your window? Like, what?
I'm never real sure what's
How
happening.
did that
there.
even happen?
That's kind of strange.
and that doesn't
but-
look like you at all.
No. And then here's Darrell. That looks really
Oh,
nothing
that,
like Darrell.
but-
Like it's
what is this, like,
inspired by Darrell, but
19
it's definitely not
jeans
Darrell.
hiked up to your armpits.
Your hair is
1978.
I know
What the
it's
fuck?
the 70s. Your hair is like super frizzy and coarse. I don't know.
Did I just get out of Star Wars? And I was like, yeah, man, that was a great movie.
Would you forget? Already trying to make mentally sealed.
Here's me again.
That looks more like you, but not.
Yeah, my hair's
really.
completely wrong. My body's shape's not right, and I look like I'm like really young. But when I was that young, I didn't look like that. I only looked like that when I was like 13. So it's a blend of ages.
That's not right.
Yeah. And then back to Larry picking out a sweet record.
He's always
This
like,
goofy.
Ah!
Hey, guys.
Smiling so huge. Hey, look
Hey.
at my braces.
I can suck it though.
I can suck it though.
Somebody's walking in.
I want to
right?
know who walked in.
I know. Let's see. Who is this?
$2.
Oh, that's kind of a creepy.
Was that like
I don't
the?
know. I
Is
think it
that
was a-
Jay? And
I
he
think
was
it was
like
a- oh,
leaning
crap.
in to say, "It's $2."
No, it's a girl. Oh my God!
I
Why
mean,
can't I
is
just
that
pause
Janet?
it right there? Whoa! Who?
Whoa!
Whoa! What just happened to the entire site?
You,
It wasn't even.
Bubba J.
and here's. I'm guessing this is
Oh, wait.
supposed to be me.
Okay, yeah, so this is you
That doesn't
again.
look like me at all.
And you're like
that's
way
not-
too small.
That's not even
Why is
remotely in the ballpark.
No,
Other than the
the hair.
color
kind
of the hair.
Yeah, just the
but
hair.
the style of the hair is not.
No, that's kind of. That's me with my camcorder. That looks like something like a
If you
It looks like a portable TV.
retro futuristic item from.
You look
the
like a little
1800s.
person.
Yeah,
In that.
I mean, that kind of looks like you when you were 8.
in the face, but that's like a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
But with my
Really?
15-year-old face, like it's a weird
Yeah.
Wonder
combo.
years, Eric.
Because you would have had the
Yeah.
glasses back then, like the big,
Oh yeah, I would have had the big
fucking
glasses,
dorky
yeah.
glasses.
So anyway, that's it. Unless I go back down and.
Oh, your
that's
dad!
that's
Oh my
weird.
God, you did your dad!
Yeah.
Oh,
I just wanted to see
Larry.
what would happen. That's one last one right here. That's
This is another Larry Fullerton.
yeah, he's in a lab doing. That's what he did all day, inventing things and doing soldering and yeah. So, well, AI has come pretty far since even the last episode when we're always showing. So
No.
since 2022, I think we've been showing AI art and AI videos and animations.
Yeah, you mentioned because. Oh,
And I've always said we're doing an E&D animated film, or it's going to be a cartoon series. We've been
Yeah.
talking about it for 3 years. The tech is still getting closer, and we're going to do it. So, what were we going to say?
I don't even remember now.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Good.
The end.
Good.
Goodbye.
You guys are old. I know. Batteries not included. Oh yeah, right. Like he was making the robots. Nice. I think we're going to do the old intermission,
Yes.
and we're gonna get ready for the trivia game.
Enjoy
And-
some classic commercials.
And Larry's brief review of the Nosferatu movie. You wanted me to-
We've been wanting to hear this. We've been wanting to hear this.
when we return.
Don't touch that dial.
There's no
For
dials.
anything.
There's no dials anymore.
Good. Even
Nothing
if, even
has
if
a
there
dial.
was, don't touch it.
There's no dials.
Don't touch the dial.
It's all touch screens.
When you're the chauffeur for kings, queens, and fair maidens, you need a magic wagon, Plymouth Voyager. There's room for the entire cast of the school play. With the magic of front-wheel drive, it handles like a car and has Plymouth's unbelievable protection. Voyager, the magic wagon. You've got to drive it to believe it. Plymouth Voyager.
It's nighttime. That 12-hour appetite suppressant you took this morning just wore off. You're all alone with your refrigerator. Next time, try Accutrim. Accutrim lasts longer than any other appetite suppressant, a full 16 hours, because you never know when temptation's going to strike. Accutrim. It's at its strongest when you're at your weakest.
Burger King presents a musical message to Herb.
Come on now, Herbert, don't be shy. You're gonna love plain broiling when you give it a try. It ain't number one, it's what's happening. Cause what plain broiling does is lock the flavor in. So wherever you hide, come on, show your face and take the plain broiled burger, a plain broiled burger. You're gonna love the taste. Starburst fruit juice, a burst of refreshing fruit flavor for you. Tastes like mouth-watering orange, scrumptious strawberry too. Luscious lemon, tangy cherry, sunshine flavors all strawberry too. Right into a Starburst fruit juice, a burst of refreshing fruit flavor for you.
Naturally and artificially flavored.
Is it really possible to suffer cold symptoms in space? You bet it is. It happened to me on Apollo 7, and it could happen on the new space shuttles, too. That's why all manned U.S. space flights carry Actifed. Even in space, Actifed relieves a stuffy nose and sinuses, runny nose and sneezing. But you don't have to travel into space to get full-strength Actifed. It's available without a prescription, right here on Earth. Actifed, the cold tablet most recommended by doctors. Now in capsules and 12-hour capsules.
Bill Cosby, Diana Ross, Eddie Murphy, Lionel Richie, Stevie Wonder, all scheduled to perform on stage in a spectacular entertainment tribute Monday.
You want to hear Chicago's hottest music? Catch all the hits on B96.
You feel the power of love. We don't need another hero.
Nobody plays more music than B96. WBBM FM.
Jim's dairy business is twice the size it used to be.
Yeah, Jim's twice the size he used to be.
He's got stores statewide. Had to get an IBM computer to tie them all together.
IBM makes computers that know about the dairy business?
IBM makes lots of different computers for any kind of business, and a lot of different software for marketing, billing, that kind of stuff. The software helps the computer to help Jim run his dairy business.
Jim needs all the help he can get.
He needs software for inventory, sales forecasts. It can even tell him how much milk will be produced.
Yeah, but is anyone telling the cows?
One thing's for sure, his IBM computers and software made his job a lot easier.
Sure did. Sure did.
No big deal making his job easier. It's the cows that do all the work.
sky will open.
Something in the way she moves.
You will feel the rush of wind. This is Chrysler's all-new LeBaron convertible.
Tracks me like no other lover.
Its power will move you. Its beauty will stop you.
Don't wanna leave her now.
Freedom, confidence, the 770 protection plan.
Something in the way she moves.
LeBaron is beauty with a passion for driving. Chrysler, driving to be the best.
It's a new night for perfect strangers.
That depends on what you plumbers consider an emergency.
Starting this Friday.
Did you see the Poseidon adventure?
Then,
one night I went to bed a nerd and woke up looking like this. Isn't nature great?
The best.
Growing Pains Kirk Cameron guest stars with his real sister on Full House. And get a grip on laughs as Belvedere's on the move. Mr. Belvedere at its new time, 9, 8 Central. A new lineup of laughs, Friday.
What's happening out there? He's winning. I see 3 of them out there. Get the one in the middle. Right. Hit the one in the middle. Yeah.
It's the Italian Stallion versus a Russian fighting machine when Sylvester Stallone returns as Rocky Balboa in Rocky IV.
Rocky IV is one of 4 new movies we'll be reviewing this week on At the Movies, the movie review program.
Saturday night at 5 here on Channel 9.
Herb, no matter what you decide, you're still our little boy.
Grow up, Herb. With the help of Herb's parents, Burger King now appeals to Herb, the one man who's never tasted a Burger King burger. Herb, this is how great burgers are made. Flame-broiled, not fried.
Aren't you hungry for Burger King?
Of course you are. Herb, do what's good for you. Come to Burger King.
There's a word for someone who doesn't do what's good for them.
The word is Herb, Mother.
Kick off your holiday shopping. 8 a.m. this Friday and Saturday at Sears. You'll find fashions galore.
Half price.
For the whole family. Like these plaid flannel shirts for men.
Half price.
Just $6.49. For mom, classic crew necks in a variety of colors.
Half price.
Only $6.99. For these little girls, Winnie the Pooh pinup 4 dresses.
Half price.
Only $14.99. Score savings like these and more this Friday and Saturday.
There's more for your life.
Starting 8 a.m.
At Sears.
Coors Light, hot dog, someone got a match. Sunglasses, radio dive to make the catch. There's no place like this, I cannot tell a lie. Talking about America, the 4th of July. Come on and light up the 4th with Coors Light and Royal Oak. Light up your 4th of July.
Hey, there's no slowing down this 4th, so keep it moving with the Silver Bullet Coors Light and Royal Oak Charcoal. Stock up now at any Coors Light, and Royal Oak display.
Light up your 4th of July.
Mark never gave vampires much thought.
Hello, tall, dark, and handsome.
Until he became one.
Oh, wow, I love your outfits.
I'm not wearing a costume.
Now he's losing his girl.
It's like you're not the Mark I thought I knew. You look like Jerry Lewis.
His customers.
Get out of here!
And his mind.
I don't want to be a vampire. I'm a day person.
Nothing is sacred in a tasty comedy.
Can't go on forever. I gotta go to college.
Once Bitten, rated PG-13. Now playing at a theater near you. Check local listings.
How you dress up a burger deal, it's still just a burger and fries. Introducing the Grande Meal Deal from Taco Bell. It's a real meal. 2 tantalizing entrees, a medium drink, and dessert, all for $2.89. Choose from 3 delicious combinations. After all, which would you rather have? More exciting burger box or more exciting food? Grande Meal Deals now at Taco Bell.
This machine makes metal casings and headaches. The ones I take Anacin for.
Anacin, 23% more medicine than regular pain relievers.
More medicine, no more headache.
Anacin, more medicine.
Tim Hirschner of Cincinnati loves his Honda Civic wagon.
because he can fill it up with everything he needs to fill up his hot air balloon and still have room for the balloon. The Civic Wagon. It's a lot bigger than it looks.
You're a part of me. Purina Catch-Out. Touch the heart of me. Purina Catch-Out. Every single day in every way I feel how much you are a part of me.
Your cat's a big part of your life, so make Purina Cat Chow brand cat food part of his life. It's all the nutrition cats need to help them live healthier, happier lives. What's more, veterinarians recommend it most. Purina Cat Chow, part of a healthier, happier life.
Saturday, kick off your weekend with Bob Hope's All-Star Super Bowl party with Patriots Tony Eason and Bears Jim McMahon, plus a smashing lineup of NFL greats.
I still think I'm the greatest.
Real cheese so dear to me, cooks up deliciously, baked in lasagna, perfect on pasta, melted atop my veal, primo on any meal, pizza, gnocchi and cannoli, so good with real cheese.
Make your meal sing with real cheese.
At McDonald's, we want everyone to try our new salads. So while we chop the lettuce, we're chopping prices in half. Yes, we're cutting McDonald's new chef salad to half price. Slicing new chicken salad oriental to half price. Slashing new garden salad to half price. But hurry, prices won't be chopped this low for long. How low? This low. How long? Through June 30th. Where? McDonald's.
Jack Dundee married the boss's daughter.
10 years ago, I gave you a job so she wouldn't be married to a bum.
He became a pillar of society.
You're a low-life, blackmailing squid.
I will not even dignify that with a reply.
But there was one mistake he could never live down.
You dropped the ball.
So now he's living it over.
I am throwing down the gauntlet. Ow!
What do I do now? Be cool. Be what?
The Best of Times, rated PG-13.
Starts Friday, January 31st at Select Theater.
Yeah. That's right. We're back.
Whoa, I didn't realize PG-13 existed since before Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Oh my god. Seriously, JPJ, please. PG-13 first came into existence for the movie Red Dawn.
Oh.
And somebody check me on this.
Should I check you on it?
Sure. It was the guy who did Conan the Barbarian. He was
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Conan O'Brien.
No. The director, John Milius. John Milius was a friend of Spielberg and Lucas. He did he did Red Dawn. And that was the first PG-13 movie.
All right.
And that was like 80
for that riveting piece of information.
That was like 83 or 84.
What
or
about
something
Temple
like
of
that?
Doom?
I just checked with artificial intelligence, and it's conclusive. Red Dawn.
Yes! I am right!
1984.
1984, I nailed it! No, I said 83.
Oh, well, revert all that.
I was close! I was close! Jesus.
Temple of
Anyways.
Doom.
So, in other words,
Poltergeist should have been.
PG-13 has been around for...
Since 84.
Is that 41 years?
Yes.
Yeah. 41 years.
CP,
So long before Goblet of Fire. Just let me know.
Goblet of Fire.
But
Yes.
we appreciate him chiming in with that information because it
very
led to
informative.
some discussion, and I now have information that I did not have prior to the show about the PG-13 movie, and you never can tell when something like that may...
Are you a more full person now? More rounded? Do you feel...
I do. I feel
like your life is more justified?
Yeah, I can say that. I mean, I feel like, you know, if I were to die now,
Yeah.
knowing that I have that
The little
information,
tidbit of information. Yeah.
it's all good.
And you feel like you wouldn't have wasted this life?
No, I probably still feel that way.
Well, that got deep.
All
That
right.
got real. Let's bring it back to
Boom
frickin'
boxes?
Boom boxes. There's a company called Ion,
Okay.
and they make boom boxes. They make modern boom boxes.
Are they the only one?
Sure, there's been a couple of you know, little cheap boom boxes being sold on Amazon and AliExpress, or you know, Chinese or Taiwan imports, that kind of thing. But these are pretty freaking sweet. Here, let's take a look at Retro Glow. This one's nice.
Now see,
it's very detailed. Let's zoom in on it.
I don't.
What's your issue
It's
with
got
this?
a working cassette tape.
It's the lighting, isn't it?
No, it's the fact that it's wireless.
Oh, okay. If you don't like the wire, the lighting, I see it. It's not a let's just move on.
Oh, but
Let's
no,
just
no,
move
no.
on.
I get your point.
Now
I
look
get
at
your
this
point
one.
because the whole point is to put a fucking cassette inside of it, right?
Look at that, dude. That's freaking cool.
Yeah, I just.
All right, let's go. Let's keep trucking though.
No, explain.
I don't like it to be wireless.
Because you want to put physical media in it, right?
Correct.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It should plug into the wall.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Well,
but
no,
do
no,
they
no,
make
no,
do
no.
they make the ones with like dual decks that were like gigantic that people would?
It doesn't have to plug into the wall.
Yes, it does.
No, a lot of boomboxes were battery operated.
Well, battery operated. I'll
with
go with
D
that.
batteries.
That's true.
And
Take
you had to
6 D
yeah,
batteries.
Take
you
6
know.
D batteries. That's why the thing
Yeah.
is this big.
Yeah, it's so
Because
heavy too.
To make it portable.
This is the side you're not gonna like very much.
Oh,
this has the USB and the
USBs.
SD card slot. Ignore
SD
that though.
card slot.
And it's Bluetooth. But ignore that. Just look at the
I
back.
still don't know how to make the
Look at
Bluetooth
that.
work. I got a nice pair of Bluetooth headphones for my birthday.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't
You
know
still
how
haven't
to.
figured that out.
No.
Here's my question: is that a working cassette?
It is a working cassette player. It's got a real motor in it. It really turns. It really plays.
Okay.
But what's cool is you can borrow the speakers and become a Bluetooth, you know, and kind of cheat a little bit.
Make it a little modern.
Still, you're walking around with a box that produces sound waves, and that's the important part, right?
You're a poser at that point.
Oh,
You've got to be all in.
Is this guy a poser? Look this guy in the eye and tell me he's
fucking
a poser.
poser.
Look him in the eye, Larry. Is he a poser?
He can't look him in the eye because he's looking
not-
away.
he's not
He
looking
will
at them.
not make eye contact.
Well, on the stream, it
Because-
looks like he's looking the way of us,
because
right?
he knows he's a poser.
Oh.
He's avoiding
He doesn't
eye
want to
contact
accept
with Larry because he's like, oh, that's Larry.
Ah, that's it. Sally Wise has a good question.
That's Larry Marcel.
Can they record directly from the radio?
That's a freaking great question because I know it has an AM
Does it
FM
have-
radio.
it
But
does?
Yeah, it has a radio too.
Okay.
Right here, you can see where you can.
Does it have
you
the
can change-
antenna that you can?
Yeah, it
pull
has
up
the
and
antenna
then...
too. I mean, this thing is cool. Like, I wouldn't want to, you know, Just
How much is something
not
like
any
that?
piece of crap gets featured on E&D Live. I'm saying this thing deserves it.
You just want them to send you one.
I mean, that wouldn't be bad.
How much is something like this?
Where to buy?
I believe they're about $180.
Okay, I was going to say, if it's under $200, I'm probably okay with
wait,
that.
where'd you see the where to
If
buy?
you were to
right
look
here,
on
right.
eBay for one of the original, like, what was the quintessential boombox?
Here's one on Best Buy. $140, dude. That's not bad for a Bluetooth, right?
And they are way more than that. The old school ones?
Yeah, well,
AM, FM radio?
The original.
Man. Anyway, that's we're not,
even
don't
though,
advertise if you don't get paid. I know,
even
but
though
I
these
had
are
to.
functioning units with a lot of, like, I enjoy the Bluetooth connectivity and the USB and all that stuff. Those are usable things. It's less impressive to me than, say, the New Wave toys.
Yeah, that's true.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah.
But they have sent us some examples of stuff, and I can't say enough great about them because of their attention to detail. This is a company that makes reproductions of like 80s games and
like accurate
all
scales,
kind
like
of
10-to-1 scale type things.
Yeah. And they are.
We have 2 arcade games, a Coke machine.
The level of detail is mind-boggling about how good it is, and they've got a series of, or maybe just one, boombox, and it's tiny, and it comes with.
Oh my God, little tiny seats.
It comes with like a miniature cassette tape that you can put it in.
Oh my God, they sent me one of these.
Yeah, you get the Zoltar.
Yeah, Zoltar speaks.
Anyways, find the boombox.
Oh, okay.
There,
Yeah,
and that's like the quintessential boombox.
And it's on sale. Only $39.99 now.
So that's the micro. Wait, go back for a second.
This is the micro.
Because the other one I think has like even more details because it's a little bit.
This one, okay. This is about almost the same price as the.
But look
it
at
looks
this.
Pretty. It looks way more serious.
It's got the original manufacturer stickers that came over it that you would just peel off and throw away.
This is a replica of a real one, right?
Yeah,
this isn't
yeah.
Just a
look,
new made
look,
up.
it comes with the box with all the printing.
Yeah,
and it's
right.
Tiny.
And
look,
a tiny
cassette tape.
Oh, remember
tuning
those clear ones
knobs.
with the little pink and
Yeah.
yellow?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's freaking crazy.
And the wired remote that you had to plug in.
Oh yeah, the little stick.
Yeah.
It's not wireless. That's funny. Oh my God!
Look at how
that
tiny it is. So
Oh my God,
cool.
It's like a little baby.
These guys are killing it. I mean, every
look
time.
Remember? When
Yeah,
the
yeah.
boxes
It's got
would
the
do
soft
that?
close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you want to like give like just one of those kind of gifty gifts to someone, look at this place
Look at
and buy
those.
something and give it to them because like if you're into retro stuff, like this place, unbelievable the quality. That
Oh my
they
God!
produce.
You would not know. Look at these freaking
Is
volume knobs.
really, 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 really cool.
And
But anyways.
yeah, we've geeked out on this site a few times and
Yeah.
previous. Forgive us.
And
Hey, if
New
anything,
Wave, New Wave Toys, thank you for everything you've ever sent us. Send us more. Send us one of the boom boxes, please.
Yeah,
Those are
that's
so cool.
Yeah.
Right now, they're on the other end going, cheap bastards, just buy one.
We'll show it on our show.
Yeah. Anyway, they got tons more stuff.
Tons of stuff. Yeah.
Check them out.
I get their newsletter. They're always like coming up with new products and stuff.
Yeah, on one of the
machines are sold out.
Yeah.
I got mine sitting right over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say on one of the future live shows, we need to pull some of that stuff back out and show the new.
Yeah.
the new
Okay.
folks.
Yeah. We'll display them all nicely on our table here for the next
Thank you,
time.
Mountain Prairie West.
All right. We can cut away from this.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Caleb, we can cut away from this. Oh yeah.
There we go. Boom boxes are cool.
Yeah. I mean, they always were, right?
They were.
I mean, there might have been a time in the 90s or early 2000s where you're like, oh, that's old tech. But that was a sliver of time.
Well, but
because it quickly became nostalgic after that, right? I mean, I think, to me.
I have one fantastic memory of using a boombox regularly, and that was when you would come over to my house and we'd play wiffle ball in my backyard. We would I had this this cool. It was a little boombox. It was, about like that, but it had speakers that you could remove.
Yes.
And they had wire, the
Yeah.
extendable wire, and then the one unit, and it was like a dual cassette situation.
We'd rock out to some Motley Crue while we were while I was beating your ass at wiffle ball.
Sure. This had to have been a self-invented rules for wiffle ball because it was only the two of us, right? So it was and
we didn't have friends.
one person was pitching, the other person was batting, and like the way you tagged someone was you just fucking pelted them with the wiffle ball.
Yeah, kind of like kickball. That's the rules of kickball.
Yeah.
Because there was nobody to throw.
I think, but that was
the ball to the base.
That was the best part about it. It's like you get to peg your friend as hard as you can
with a wiffle ball.
With a wiffle ball
that never flew straight.
Right, that's true.
Well, had all those holes in it, right?
Yeah.
Well, half of it.
Yeah.
Half of it.
Oh, was it half solid and then half holes?
Yeah, and so
I didn't even know.
I think it was more like a third.
Well, I'm just saying it was on one half of the ball, and
like
because
solid, and then,
how you held it,
yeah,
and how the wind would go through it,
right?
They have like actual wiffle ball leagues now.
I thought they stopped manufacturing wiffle balls.
No, that's still like
30
a thing.
years ago.
And it's crazy because so you don't have a catcher, you just have like a backdrop with like a little square on it, and if it hits that, it's a strike.
Oh.
In addition to swinging and missing.
Sure.
And so, the pitchers get all crazy, and stuff that you think there's no way it's even going to come close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Tricky stuff.
But yeah. Heavy Mayo was correct. Back then, the chair was the strike zone. You put the chair back there, and if it hit that.
So Weird Al, huh?
Yeah.
Why? Okay. I was like, you guys started talking about this. Why did you bring this? You brought it up, didn't you?
I brought it up because I knew Eric was a fan of Weird Al Yankovic.
Yes.
I saw him last year.
And he was recently here in Huntsville in a performing capacity.
Yeah.
And I was asking Eric if he went. He said he wasn't able to go see that. And I says, well, are you coming to the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo at the Von Braun Center in April, I believe it is, where Weird Al is, in fact, one of the guests that'll be there signing autographs and meeting fans and stuff.
That's a hefty gift. It's a hefty guest for a Comic-Con that's so small. I mean, maybe not like San Diego, but like...
Well, they had William Shatner last year.
That's true.
And they drew almost 20,000 people.
But he's very much ingrained in that. Like, he is Mr. Convention. Like, he belongs there. But like Weird Al, sure, he's nerdy and everything, but like at a convention, I just feel like he'd be like royalty almost. Like,
well, and I will say that the while he doesn't have a whole lot to do with comic books, but it's
or sci-fi or anything really.
It is a pop culture expo as well.
Right.
And I know that the promoter, I'll give him the free shout out, Jeremy Long promotes that show, and he is a big fan of Weird Al himself, so I know he was super excited to be able to get that. So
as long as he sings like the 12-minute version of Yoda, I think that would.
Yeah,
be
I don't
sweet.
know if he's gonna like perform. I don't know all the details, but
well, that's cool.
But yeah,
I would imagine his line would be very long to just go and say hi, get an autograph.
Yeah,
I'd rather meet him in a situation where we're not just like, hey, can we have your autograph? Hey, we're weird. But like, I want to be like in a situation where we're all hanging out and maybe like collaborating on something. Like that would be the ultimate, wouldn't it?
I had an almost interaction with Weird Al.
It almost one? Good enough for me. What is it?
This is one of those moments where you're like, what was I doing? Why? Okay, so there used to be a fantastic film festival in Los Angeles called the LA Comedy Shorts Fest. I had the pleasure of playing several of my films there over maybe 3 years. So one of the years, and so this festival was all short films. They were really amazing about like bringing all the filmmakers together and doing events and stuff, and really fostering a community out of everyone coming together for this film festival. And then the big blowout at the end of the festival was they did this big awards ceremony, and they honored someone big in the comedy world. That particular year, they were honoring Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, okay.
And they did their event at this really cool club in downtown Los Angeles. And if you've ever seen The Dude, The Big Lebowski. If you've ever seen The Big Lebowski, there's this scene towards the end where Donnie has died and they've cremated him, and they're at the
cliff or whatever.
No. Just before that, they're at the funeral home.
Oh, okay.
And you see them walking up these stairs, and there's this granite kind of hallway, and then they come up and they're talking to this guy in his office, and there's these granite walls and everything. Yeah. That was actually the stairwell and the top of the stairwell of this club, which was this old turn of the century building that they converted into this nightclub.
Oh, okay.
And they shot those scenes there. But anyways, so it's time to go to the awards ceremony. I was running a little late.
No.
I have a reputation for being late to everything. Mr. Half an hour late to your call time today to do your own show.
Oh, yeah, and I guess this live started at 8 o'clock sharp, too, didn't it?
8:01, that's close enough. Uh-huh. Anyway, so I'm walking up to the front of this club, and
I don't even remember what the hell we're talking about.
Here comes Weird Al. And he's a few steps ahead of me. So he gets to the bouncer first, and the bouncer checks IDs and stuff, and he goes in. And then I go up, checks my ID, and I go in. And then there's this long corridor before you get to the stairs to go upstairs to the club. And so I'm walking down this long hall with Weird Al
weird.
Like 5 steps in front of me. And I'm like, I could just run up and be like, "Hey, Al."
But that's
What's
weird,
up?
right?
That'd be weird.
Yeah, that would be.
So
the
instead,
whole situation's
I
weird.
just walked behind him for a minute. And then, we got into the club, and it was huge, and there were tons of people, and then he went off and went
What
to
year
the back
was that?
Oh God, this was probably 12 years ago.
Oh, okay. So smartphones were still a thing. Was he looking at his phone, or was he just walking?
I just remember us walking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was he sashaying, or was he just?
Yeah, just walking.
Okay.
I mean, he's Weird Al, right? And I kind of
But he's weird. He could be skipping down the thing, and I wouldn't think that.
Well, that's
of it.
true. That's
I'd be
true.
like, okay, well, the guy skips around. Okay.
I kind of caught his interaction with the bouncer guy, and he was just very like any other guy. He was
yeah.
Wow,
a human?
Hey. Yeah. He was he pulled out his wallet, showed his ID and stuff, and all right, see ya. And the bouncer, I don't know if he just didn't know who he was or just didn't give a shit because he's a bouncer. He's like, I don't give a shit.
Did you grab him by the collar and go, "Do you know who?
Do you know who he was? You pay respect." No, but yeah, I should why didn't I just say something? Hey, Al.
He's like, "Hey, I'm fat too."
Now that would have been weird.
Yeah, and it's like no one's fat. It's
I'm
like
glad you weren't with me.
Man, that's wild.
There we go. That's
Well,
my
cool.
Weird Al story.
Well, that's great that it's a weird situation. It's a perfect fit. So that's
Look,
cool.
Mountain Prairie West got to meet Nikki Sixx once.
Oh.
As did I.
Would you say he's a cool cat?
I
had a different experience.
Had a different experience with my lifelong growing up idol, who's tattooed on my arm.
See, that's weird.
It was an important thing. Anyway,
No,
yeah,
I
got
get
to
it.
I got to meet him.
I get it.
And you know, the thing they say about don't meet your heroes.
Yeah.
You know, that is maybe probably true. Now, to his credit, I will say that he was very abrupt with everybody that was meeting backstage and had made some reference to the fact that he was making another stop. You know, he was apologetic for not being more engaging. Said he was really tired and had another stop he needed to make the next day. And I remember at the time I was like, well, that's kind of strange. I was familiar with their tour schedule. I said, I don't think they're playing there. Apparently he was going to sign his divorce papers the next morning. So
we never know what's going on in
that's
people's
right.
lives.
So I always tell people when it comes to
These
celebrities,
people-
and, you know, you got, you know, Gene Simmons is probably the number one that everybody split on, right? You know, like half the people are like, oh man, he was awesome. And the other half are like, oh, he's a total dick. And I was like, well,
Scott on tape has a fucking fantastic Gene Simmons story
his
that
is
happened just a few months ago.
Oh man.
So it was probably one or the other.
Did we tell you about that?
Is that the one where he said, notice I didn't like your hair?
Yeah.
No, notice
Yeah.
He was making fun of his shorts
Yeah.
at the Sunset Marquee.
Should have just looked him in the eye and said, fuck you, old man.
They sell those for men?
Yeah.
Yeah, he really should have. He should have said, fuck you, Gene.
He would have had a great comeback, I'm sure, even after that one. The guy was snappy.
You're not my type.
Yeah, exactly.
I've had a lot better.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and so,
There's two
you know,
options.
and Mountain Prairie West is saying that, you know, he was cool and shook her hand and everything. And that, you know, that's pretty cool. Like I said, my meeting with him was a kind of arranged backstage after the show kind of thing. And it was also kind of a letdown because, you know, growing up on Motley Crue, you know, we like to think that these guys are, you know, oh man, they're a group, man, they're a gang. And,
Right.
you know, even back then, and that was, gosh, early 2000s, I think, maybe even late 90s. No, it's early 2000s, I'm pretty sure. Like, you go backstage and they just had 4 separate dressing rooms, 4 separate areas. They didn't interact with each other. You know, it wasn't, I'm like, oh, getting to go backstage. The guys are going to be hanging out. And it's, you know, nope, saw Mick go his own way. Vince got in his limo and took off. And, you know, Nikki's in his room, you know, which is all set up. I was like, you know, it's a business. I get it.
Miss Apparatus, maybe it's because I'm a cute redhead. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Well, I will say,
fucking cute girls always get a pass. Us fucking dorky ass dudes.
I really liked your music growing up. I mean, what
Yeah.
am I going to say to them, you know?
Yeah. Of course.
So anyway.
Tits win. Tits win.
That's what D. Snyder told us.
Anyway. That's what
He literally did.
He literally, yeah. Like, how do I compete with that?
Yeah.
How do I compete with a bunch of wet tits? Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah. Even D. Snyder couldn't compare to tits.
I think he probably knows a thing or two.
I think he knows. You're welcome, Darwin. Okay. Now what?
Oh, before we get into our big game, I wanted to
was ready!
Another little. Remember the thing that you're talking about, like the thing we did earlier. We're not going to tell you about because you got to go to our Instagram and find out.
What
Well,
did,
I'm gonna do another
what
one
did
of
we
those.
do earlier that we're not going to tell anyone about?
Well, go to our Instagram and look at for our stories.
You should look it up and see how many people have checked.
Oh yeah, maybe, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing. We have a Facebook.
I literally have
group.
no idea what he's doing.
We have a Facebook group, and what I'm doing now is I'm gonna post this picture I just took on our Facebook group, and if you want to see what we're seeing right now, then it's there.
Okay.
So it's a facebook.com/groups/Eric Darrell.
Are you looking for confirmation?
No, that's
like,
it.
Like I know.
That's it.
Yeah, this is totally off the cuff. I have no idea what the hell you're doing.
I don't know. I don't know what the URL of our
Next
Facebook
topic.
group is. Next topic. Next topic.
Heavy Mayo, Heavy Mayo doesn't do Facebook, just Insta.
Oh.
But that's okay because
everyone here
it's
does
on the
YouTube,
Instagram.
so maybe we'll put it on YouTube too. Oh, we'll put it everywhere. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You're right though. Facebook is weird.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we come to the portion of the program where we're going to do a little gaming. That's right.
Yeah?
We have two contestants, Larry on my left and Eric on my right.
That's me.
That's him. They each have a buzzer.
Whoa. Oh,
And
those are fun.
I have a deck of cards. In this deck of cards are questions.
Okay.
What are these questions about? My God, let me tell you. These are rock questions. You got to know rock. That's right. These are a trivia game, the ultimate trivia game for anyone who loves rock music from the 60s through the 90s. All right, we might trim it down to like a very narrow lane.
Like
So,
the 80s.
Yes, the 80s.
Okay.
So if I come across any other questions from any other, I'm just going to disregard them. This game has rules.
You should go through that and weed out the.
Oh, that would take too much time. This game has rules. We're not going to follow them because what we want to do is our own fucking thing. We have a buzzer system. That's right. Even though these are multiple choice.
I just want it noted that Eric's also works, so when I beat his ass this time like I did last time, there's no excuse about my buzzer wasn't working.
I'll still try though. That excuse.
These cards are multiple choice, but we're not doing multiple choice. They either have to fucking know the answer or just fucking not get it.
This is a new twist.
And whoever buzzes in first gets to answer. The first person to buzz in and get the answer gets 2 points. If they don't know it and the other person then gets it, they get 1 point. That's how that works.
Okay. Oh, okay. I like that.
And then, of course, if nobody answers
And we're going to play to what?
99.
Till I get bored?
Do we have a winning? Do we have any sound
Yeah,
effects?
how do we know if we're going to win?
Winning. We have a number of sound effects that our fantastic producer Caleb Thurman can access via the second page.
Oh, okay. Via the second page
on his stream deck. Yeah, he found it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What?
What?
All right.
Orange juice.
Orange juice. That's the first time you've done that this whole show.
Right. No one's gonna fucking have a clue what that's from. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Oh.
What?
We're gonna start this off with a coin toss.
So how are you keeping score? And do you need a dice?
A hope and a prayer. How about we use the chat room? I'm gonna call out the score, and one of you keep track. I'm going to flip this
beard top. Okay. Does it always land on one side though?
I was going to say, I think But if neither one of us know which one it lands on,
How about a 10-sided dice? Is that too nerdy? Are we being dorks again?
Are you gonna go get it? No,
It's
no,
just
I
right
have
there.
this.
I can have our
No, I
producer.
have
Okay,
this
okay,
right here.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
I'm gonna let the eldest go first.
Since it's weird and not an actual coin, best 2 out of 3.
That's weird.
Is it?
Okay.
Okay, I think that this side is going to land face up, and not this side.
Not the
So
top, the bottom.
No, I think it's going to land like this.
Oh, the top.
Yes.
That is not what you said, but okay.
Yes, it is.
Tops up. Tops up.
Tops up. Oh!
It's a down, but it's 2 out of 3.
You said that. Yeah, you came up with this rule. Oh wait. No, I flip it.
You're
I
flipping?
flip
Oh
it.
shoot! I was about to.
No, he doesn't call it. Wait, okay. Yeah, he calls
Okay,
it.
so I say bottoms up.
That is bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
I think physics-wise, it's always going to be bottoms up, and it's bottoms up, baby.
Yeah, but you have to retrieve it from his lap. Flip again so that people can see.
Okay. What?
I don't know that landed bottoms up. I didn't get to see it. I wanted to land on the
That's
table.
true. It was on my lap. Okay,
Okay,
ready?
bottoms up.
God damn it,
Darrell.
Darrell.
And it was bottoms up. I'm just letting y'all know.
Hey!
Okay, well.
All
All right,
Dude.
so here it comes. It comes down to the.
Oh wow, you actually found my
end.
dice. Look how cool he is. Look
We
at all
will-
these awesome dice.
We will break the tie not with a
If this
third.
doesn't work, that's our backup.
Pointless.
Okay?
Pointless.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Here's what we're going to do.
This is a.
I done forgot what. Yeah. What are you, Larry or something?
What is this? A 12-sided dice.
What are we playing? It's taking so long.
12 sided.
No, that has nothing to do
Shut
with
up!
what
We're gonna
doing.
do this.
12.
Pick a number.
7.
I've already lost my.
I didn't pick a number. He wins.
7. No.
Are
This
we
is
doing
how we're
this? Okay,
doing.
one more
Okay,
time.
bottoms up.
See? Oh,
It's
it
really
loves
hard to
it.
stay on the
It
table.
loves it.
It's not that hard.
No. That's what she said.
Bottoms up.
I win.
Oh.
Well, what the hell does that have to do with anything? If we have to buzz in anyway, what are we winning?
B Jammin's like, I done forgot what we're playing. I did too.
We're winning. Who gets to go first?
It's whoever hits the buzzer.
No. But you get to choose
Oh.
A, B, C, or D.
Oh.
Give me the D.
Ha ha! Like where your head's at. So does Caleb. Okay. Formed by. I can. Yeah. It has come to this.
Hey, I have a magnifying lens over
Shut
there
up.
if you need it.
Formed by members of the Pixies and Throwing Muses, what alternative band released their second album, Last Splash, in 1993? The number 2 hit, Cannonball. Okay, so this is a 90s
This monkey's gone to heaven.
question.
I don't even know what the hell the Pixies are.
Yeah, Larry is not going to get this at all.
I'm going to go with The Cure.
No. And so we're going to have to hide the chat for this because everyone's...
Are people saying stuff?
Everyone's
okay.
playing.
So
at
now
home.
Eric has a chance to
Okay.
get 1 point if he knows the answer.
So you guys can say all you want to. We're not looking at chat right now.
I mean, it was probably up and you probably saw it.
No, I didn't see it.
Okay.
Wait, what was the question again?
Nope, that's part of the thing you got to remember.
Members
really?
of the Pixies and Throwing Muses formed a band, and their number 2 hit was Cannonball.
Oh, Cannonball?
In 1993.
Dang, I'm gonna be dumb for not knowing it.
And Last Splash was the name of the album.
Oh, that was information I didn't have. If I'd have known that.
You had it, you just didn't pay attention to it.
Stone Roses.
Boop boop doo.
Oh, that's you. Cranberries?
No.
Enya? Dang it, I don't know.
No.
Am I supposed to know?
Smooth up in you. I've never heard of either of those other two.
The Breeders.
I have no idea.
I
have no idea who they are. I don't know who the
I wouldn't
Pixies
have known.
are.
Yeah,
or
in
the,
fact,
who do they combine with?
the line
They combine.
on the last splash was in the song Cannonball.
I had to hear Cannonball again.
Let's go.
We
I remember that.
had this conversation
Oh.
when we were all hanging out in your dining room, and we played it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. Okay.
Great song though. Okay. Dang.
Never
Okay.
heard
Here.
it.
No. From now on, here's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Here's what I'm doing. I am.
Just asking questions that one of us knows.
No. I'm going through a card and I'm seeing if it says the 80s.
Okay. Cool.
And if it's from the
Here all
80s,
night.
Then it gets priority.
that's kind of the plan.
Dude, I've got. All right.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Now this has nothing to do with hair bands, but it does say the 80s. Okay. Ready? What legendary bluesman adds vocals and guitar on the U2 song When Love Comes to Town off their 1980 album Rattle and Hum?
I don't think Rattle and Hum came out in 1980.
No, you misheard me. 88.
He didn't say 88.
I did.
Play
Off their
that.
1988 album Rattle and Hum.
A blues.
Okay,
Who is the bluesman?
a blues musician
Right.
collaborated with U2 in 1988.
Right.
Who was that?
He got all up in there. All right.
Now, both of you have heard of this person.
Okay.
He was a very well-known blues guitarist.
Oh. Okay.
Think of the only blues guitarist you know.
John Lee Hooker?
What the fuck?
A blues guitar. Like what kind of blues? Like
What kind of blues? What genre of blues?
Santana?
Oh my god, you guys are worthless. B.B. King!
What?
Oh, you both have heard of B.B. King.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
thought he was dead by
I mean, like,
1988.
literally, just name one blues guy, and it's probably B.B. King.
Bret Michaels did a blues song, kinda, on one of his albums.
Jesus, this is what I'm working with. Yeah, okay, not that.
We're neck and neck.
Cinderella's second album was a little bluesy.
I think we're playing to 2. Whoever gets
the first
2
answer.
first, that'll be in about an hour, and then we can wrap this up. Let's see, 70s. Oh, what is this?
Is this one gonna be a really deep question?
If you're having to think that hard about it, I'm pretty sure neither one of us is going to have the answer.
Yeah, you're not gonna know that one. We're getting there. Come on. Okay, I see 1988, so let's do this one. Opening with the track, Beds Are Burning. What Australian band released the album Diesel and Dust in 1988 with songs about Indigenous Australians and environmental issues? Opening with the track, Beds Are Burning.
I know this. It's,
Oh, I know these dudes.
it's,
They're like
it's,
Aha. No.
I'm afraid not.
I feel like I really should know.
Thank you.
Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Wow.
Huh? Did I say the title of the?
No. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting you. I'm reading.
Shouldn't there be like a? Can you get a Jeopardy music thing timer over there?
We have it. We've been playing it. Oh well, the
Classic
timer music.
Marsilio.
Yeah. Man, if If I could see a chat room, it's probably blowing up like you were an idiot. You're just in it. Unsubscribed.
Yeah. We've lost a lot of viewers because
of this lame ass game
Like,
that wasn't well thought out.
It's that syndrome of knowing the song, not the band.
So
or knowing the
I'll tell
song,
you what,
not knowing the album. You know,
if you could just give us something other than the Australian, I'll give you the point.
All right.
I can see the guy who looks like Bull from Night Court.
Yeah!
Oh, 1 point for Eric.
Do I get a little half a point? A little half?
No. Give him a
It's Midnight Oil.
Midnight Oil. See, now I know it because you just said it out loud.
Right. Yeah.
Man.
Okay. All right. Let me see if I can just mine this for hair music.
Hair music.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh well. No. See how
Hair
many
music.
cards it takes me. Oh! I found one.
Oh my God! If we don't know this is
kind of close. Okay. What 1981 AC/DC Akadaka for you Australians album and title track based its name on the oath Roman gladiators gave before going to battle? Miaturi te Sulitant.
Oh my God! The end got real weird. The beginning I was confident, and then it got weirder and weirder, and then it ended up.
For those about to rock.
Oh my God! We have a point winner.
Wow!
Yes.
Nice work.
We salute you. Thank you. Thank you.
I think we're having some time.
Yeah. All right, Larry. Larry up with.
I now have a 2-point insurmountable lead. Apparently,
it's
like a soccer match.
I've
scored 2. There's no way he'll ever catch up.
I mean, I think the way we're scoring this, like I think I said, like whoever gets to 2 wins, but
we'll go to 5.
Okay, we'll go to 5. Well, interesting. No. Okay. No. Let's not do that one. Oh.
Nope.
All right. I just want to get out of the way for this one because
it's about to get messy.
Yeah.
It should be like on Family Feud. You have to have
and you have
one
to have
hand
one
behind
hand
your back and the other one's on the table.
That way you have to travel this far.
And if you hit the buzzer, he stops reading the question right then.
Oh, that's
you
right.
don't get to finish it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I don't know if this is a misprint.
Well, if you don't know, how the hell are we supposed to know?
But I'm going to read it as it's written.
Okay.
Okay? And then we can discuss afterwards.
See my hand. There we go.
Okay, in 1998, what LA-based band Appetite for Destruction became the biggest selling debut album in history?
Wait, but you're supposed to stop reading when he hits it.
Well,
but anyway.
You are supposed to stop.
Anyway, that's fine.
Guns N' Roses.
That is correct. Now, why does this say 1998?
Because I think it meant to say 88.
So it's a misprint.
Or it's a shift in time. It's a glitch in the
and time continuum. Okay. All right, we have Larry with a strong 4-point lead to Eric's, well,
I don't have nothing.
Sad 0. Right.
Midnight Oil couldn't push him through.
Go.
Man,
Yeah.
freaking Midnight Oil.
We're gonna
man.
skip that one.
I'll never forget you, Midnight Oil. The night you made me lose.
Well, no, you made yourself lose because you couldn't fucking remember midnight and oil. It's 2 words. You know both of them. Let's see here. No, we're gonna skip that. We're gonna find a good one. We're gonna
It's
go out
like
in
some,
style.
really weird.
No,
Oh, hey.
already
okay.
found.
I'm
Yes.
All right.
Darrell, do you honestly think you have to lean back like that? Because, like,
I don't want you to read the
I was
card.
going to say, even if I
have
had
to
my
make sure.
glasses, I wouldn't be able to see that.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we're all old.
Yeah.
Well, Eric's wearing glasses, so
That's
he
okay.
can probably see through the card.
Go ahead.
In 1982, Ozzy Osbourne was banned from performing in San Antonio, Texas after he was discovered urinating on a statue commemorating what?
The Alamo.
That is correct.
What?
Oh, a total of 6 whole points.
Do you want to go to 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Larry is in the lead.
Or at least
a
6.
strong
Anything
lead.
above 5 is good for me.
Like, once we get to 10, he's going to hey, shall we go to 20? Yeah. I'm going to keep it to anything that says 8.
It's like Shania Twain and other bands we know nothing about.
Oh, well, you guys, okay, not hair metal related, but you guys
hopefully know a thing or two.
Might know.
Okay.
What 1986 hit song by the Bangles was inspired by the site of
Walk like an Egyptian? It's like the only one they did.
Damn, you're right.
I mean,
I thought it could be Manic Monday.
Sight of passengers
you're right.
on a ferry moving their arms awkwardly to maintain balance in choppy waters.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know a thing or two about the Bangles. So
The reason it couldn't be Manic Monday is because they didn't write it. Prince wrote Manic Monday.
Well, I didn't hear that part.
Interesting. That's factoid.
Did it say that they wrote it?
Oh.
I think so.
Here's a little track about a little man by a.
I don't want anything to do with that.
By a man that we know.
Okay.
In 1984, what band rocketed to stardom when videos for "We're Not Gonna Take It"? Larry.
Twisted Sister.
Yes.
I have not had alcohol.
I don't know. Sometimes it makes you loose. It makes you quick on the draw. Yeah.
All right. I got to get one more to be the winner.
Yes. Until we raise the ceiling again.
Nah, because I got something else we're going to do. We're going to have a little discussion.
Oh, Larry wants to get all serious now.
Yeah. Okay. Now they're just wanting you to hurry up. They're like, can't wait. Like, oh man.
Well, we don't know because we've turned it off so they don't fucking spoil the fun.
Oh, it's a blast.
I have to rewind the stream so I can see what the chat room was saying.
Rewind.
Yeah.
We're finding one. We're gonna find a good one. We gotta find a good one. We gotta find a good one.
Was there ever a band name called Be Kind Rewind?
I don't know.
Like an 80s cover band, I guess that could be, right?
Used to charge $1.
No, charge $2. What are these numbers on the back, Darrell?
That's the original
rules. That is the rules that we're not paying attention to.
Okay.
We have our own rules. Well, okay. Here's a question. All right. We're gonna go.
Okay.
We're gonna go. Ready? Ready. What 1980 album from Akadeka remains their best-selling and stands fourth?
It's got to be Back in Black.
Was that 1980 though?
I don't think it is, but that's their best-selling album.
And Larry takes the win.
Yeah, I thought 1980 was a little early, but then I was like, but I know that's their best-selling album.
Yeah.
So.
So there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for playing. You gotta know your rock.
Which these guys clearly don't.
Some of it.
Yeah.
Clearly, we don't.
All right, pull the chat room back up.
Yeah,
because I'm going to need them for this next one.
So what's everybody been talking about all this time? We
I
missed
muted
out on
it.
stuff.
All right. Yeah, minimized it. That's
Here we go. All right, let's see. If I scroll back
Alamo.
up, people are screaming at us and saying,
answers,
"Aha, really?"
The answers.
Okay, so yeah, people are kind of angry. A couple of people unsubscribed. Okay.
Back in black.
Back in black. Congrats, Larry. Okay. Well, cool. All right, we're back on track. We got the chat room up.
Back on track!
Hit the sack.
Because I guessed back in black. All right. So I was listening to a radio show the other day, whatever.
Yes.
And they asked the talk show host, somebody had written in the talk show host and asked them to rank 4 bands, like 1 through 4 on quality. And the choices were Cinderella, Poison, Warrant, and Skid Row.
Okay. Wait. Remind me again. Rank them based on what?
Like, who's the best?
And who are the bands again?
It was Cinderella.
Like talent or songwriting or...
Dude, it was a radio...
Looks or...
Just overall being. Okay. Their existence in this realm.
Cinderella, Poison, Skid Row, and Warrant.
Okay, I wrote them all down in Notepad. Here we go.
Thank you. I need to
and
reference this.
Okay.
So...
Are we about to rank these, by the way? Chat room, everybody? Oh, look.
They've already started.
They already started.
I agree with Wombat Vengeance. Cinderella was the runaway favorite as far as, on the talk show and in my opinion. Second, they had Skid Row, followed closely by Poison, acknowledging that those were probably interchangeable, and then Warrant at number 4, which I could not disagree with.
Okay, do 2 things. Rate them based on your 14-year-old self, and then rate them now.
All right, my 14-year-old self, Skid Row's number 1.
Really?
Skid Row.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Youth Gone Wild, 18 in Life.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like a little more gritty.
Yeah,
That's
of those 4 bands, I would probably go with Skid Row.
But the number of hits, though, if you put that against like Poison or, you know what I mean?
Well, no.
That's the quality.
He just asked me if my 14-year-old self, I would have just Skid Row, and probably because
I see.
the other bands were a bit
kind of cheesy,
wimpy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Image-wise,
right.
Really liked Poison, although I have to say during that time when they were on their ascend, it was not real popular to like Poison. They were, they were the ones that looked the most like girls on the cover. But the Larry now acknowledges and realizes that Cinderella is the most talented of that bunch. But whether it be 14-year-old Larry or 50-year-old Larry, Warrant out of those 4 will always be number 4.
Nice. So, I think that's correct for everyone in the chat room and on the panel today, right?
Here, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I will say this, as I've gotten older, part of my dislike for Warrant was largely related to the success of Cherry Pie.
Yes, absolutely.
And I did not care for that song. I didn't mind watching the video.
Sure.
As long as it was on mute. But, but the band, to be fair, the band also kind of regretted that song.
Stand that whole section where she's talking.
She talks? So,
you could probably play She over that. All right? Would that be a good music video?
Anything with Bobby Brown parading around in Daisy Duke shorts would make for a good video. So,
okay,
but
Jessica Arnold, I think I agree with her exactly. Poison, Skid Row, Cinderella, Warrant. That would be how I ranked them when I was 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
And look, pretty accurate to me.
I think today I would say Cinderella,
Yep,
Skid Row, Poison, Warrant.
For me, it's Cinderella, Poison, Skid Row, Warrant today, right now. But back then, I get it. Skid Row, like if you're gonna walk into an arcade with a big patch on your back,
you're not getting your ass kicked with Skid Row.
Yeah, to be Skid Row, you're like, okay, cool. If it was anything other than that, it's like, dude, really?
You definitely didn't want Warrant.
And the thing is, when you're playing video games, all you see
chick
is
music.
all you see is the back.
And you don't want Def Leppard, which wasn't one of the
No, because all the girls like that. It was
yeah,
like,
because the earlier stuff was rock, but we were,
well,
you know.
no. Like I don't think we really had a good sense of Def Leppard.
No, our introduction, my introduction to Def Leppard was...
we thought they were chick music, but you could probably walked around with a Def Leppard shirt and like dudes would have been like, cool shirt, dude.
I don't know. I had one and I wore it sparingly. It is in remarkably high condition for the vintage that it is. That and my Winger shirt.
I mean, the early 2000s, I went through a Def Leppard renaissance where I was like, seriously listening to High and Dry and Pyromania, and then it made me appreciate Hysteria more than I did at the time.
I did not like Hysteria at the time.
No.
I mean, I liked the song "Women,"
right?
And
I
think that was it.
Right?
You know, hated "Pour Some Sugar on Me." Hated all their other singles. And "Pour Some Sugar on Me" is probably still a weak point of that album. But you're right. Going back later in life, you can appreciate some of the other stuff.
I mean, they were just like some good.
But here's where we're going with this. Here's where we're going with this. That wasn't even the point of the post. So, of those four choices, just like some of the people are doing here, they're throwing out some other, bands that they liked. One of the people on the show says, they're not hair metal, but my favorite from that time was Tesla. To which everybody yeah, Tesla was a good band. Tesla was a good band. And then somebody threw out Guns N' Roses. And they immediately shut that down and said, Guns N' Roses, not hair metal. And their rationale for that was that they only had that hair metal look for the first album. And so they didn't qualify as hair metal. So I thought, if that's the case, then Cinderella would not be hair metal.
Right.
Because for their debut album, they had the big hair and the makeup and the purple spandex and all of that. But from their very second album on, it was like jeans and t-shirt kind of stuff. That second album, Long Cold Winter, was very bluesy. And they never went back to the...
Is all around you.
That's Tesla.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about Tesla.
Yeah, but then Cinderella.
Oh.
And so Cinderella had a much more blues-oriented sound after their first album.
Yeah, it's like they
so it's like
shifted
so are you stuck in that genre?
Right.
Are you stuck in that genre because you started that way? And if the answer is yes, then the same has to be said of Guns N' Roses, because on the back of that first album, they got the big hair and the makeup and everything.
Yeah.
And I think because the bulk of Guns N' Roses' success, kind of came after they had toned that down. They're not grouped, as a hair metal band. But whatever. I just thought that was interesting that they were willing to give Guns N' Roses a total pass out of the genre since they only had it for one album.
Right.
And then I got to thinking in Cinderella the same way, after that first album, not only did they abandon that look, they never really went back to it.
Right.
So
yeah, with these kind of bands, you have to like snapshot the year and go, okay, like we just said, like choose your top four in whatever order in 1986 through 1988. Go. Because like you said, second album, suddenly they shifted genres completely. So did like Great White. So did a lot of bands. They all kind of went bluesy, and that's fine. But you can't lump them into a category, without mentioning the year. So
yeah, I think that's fair because
Well, here's the thing about bluesy, though. I mean, if you trace back, but blues is the origin of rock and roll, and so
that's true. I mean, I don't...
so really any band doing kind of bluesy stuff is just going back to the origin of rock and roll.
Yeah,
right.
But when Cinderella did it on their Long Cold Winter album, I try to think back. I think that was 1988 because the first album was 86. So I think that was 88, maybe even 87. I'm not sure. I can't think of any other hair metal bands that were showing that influence like that, like it was almost like if you knew how to play music and you knew your rock, you knew that stuff, but it wasn't real cool. Because I'll be honest with you, I love Long Cold Winter. That's, I like it better than their debut album now. But back then, it was like, what is this crap? A bunch of slide guitars and acoustic guitars. It's like country garbage.
Yeah.
Like I didn't care for it at all back then.
What were the big hits from Long Cold Winter?
Well, they had the Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone.
Yeah.
Was the piano ballad that was real big.
Oh, I know it.
And then
we might have done a
video
for it.
I've also played it on the beach.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
The total real guitar.
Yeah, and see, like people are saying, like
a full grand piano.
Rat and a lot of the other bands. There was a ton of those LA-based bands that you could definitely throw out there.
Gypsy Road, Take Me Home.
Oh, that was just what was playing in my head.
Yeah.
My Gypsy Road.
Yeah.
Take me home.
You sounded almost like
like
a falsetto Scooby Doo.
Falsetto Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Like that's a thing.
That's
That's
old Kiefer. Yeah, right? Yeah. I think we figured it out. That's the recipe.
Can I have a Scooby snack?
You sound like
on my Gypsy Road. Take me home.
Falsetto Scooby Doo, new band name. There we go.
Yeah, but it's like goth metal.
Typo negative.
Goth new metal. If that's a thing.
New metal. Yeah.
Psychedelic.
Throw the word progressive.
Progressive.
In there.
Yeah.
Fun.
College.
Yes.
Radio.
Heartbreak Station was a fantastic effort by Cinderella as well.
They went full blues.
A lot of the ballads these days.
Baby done left me.
A lot of the genre today that kind of describes the old hair metal ballads is bedroom pop. Have you heard that?
Bedroom pop?
Yeah, bedroom pop.
Sounds fun.
But it's basically just an upgraded version of
it's
like
dick sucking part of porn.
I don't know, man. Every time I saw those songs,
dick sucking songs.
So that's what you did when you heard those songs?
Well, it said bedroom. Thank you, Caleb. I tried.
Anyway,
I took a shot.
Butt rock.
Butt rock.
Out here in the Pacific.
Now, yacht rock is probably one of the superior genres.
What?
Yacht rock.
Oh, I really
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
No, but
It
let
is
me
a
tell you
genre.
something.
We were talking about genres.
It's a genre.
Yeah, there you
Sure.
go. There's the connection.
I've seen Air Supply twice, and they were phenomenal.
Air Supply.
Air Supply.
Oh. Now I wouldn't mind seeing some Michael McDonald or some Kenny Loggins.
I don't. Is he the guy
The
that did-
Cult did bring the blues. and rock and roll in one fucking thing. Yeah, I fucking love the Cult.
Oh, Yachtly Crew. We have to go see them live. Would you see it,
So
Larry, with us?
So this is a band that does Motley Crue covers in a yacht rock style.
1,000% I'm there. 1,000%. And let me tell you why. Because I've never even heard of such a thing, but I guarantee you it sounds better than Vince Neil. So I'm there. I will go. I would probably even invest
in a T-shirt.
2-hour drive.
Oh, there you go.
Up to 2 hours. Nashville or Birmingham.
Well, this might be on an actual boat that we have to, like on a yacht.
Oh, that's probably not going to happen.
Now, that's the real deal right there.
Partition Mold 567. Yes, the Cult also had a goth side. You are not wrong. They were the Southern Death Cult. That was the original band name, and they released, I believe, was it one full album or maybe it was just an EP? But before they just simplified their name to the Cult and became a little more rocky.
Yo, maybe I'll fight Apollo, maybe I won't. Adrian!
Rocky. Hi. Anyways.
Did you guys see the commercial for Billy Idol's new tour?
No.
Man, it is so funny. Oh wow! I wish we could play it. I don't know if it's gonna get shut down. Like it shuts our freaking thing down. I'll pull it up and just kind of look at a few frames here. But man, it is hilarious. Okay, somebody in the chat room. Somebody's seen it, right? It's here. Let me pull it up. Do you know what the name of the tour is?
I bet you if you put in Billy Idol 2025, it'll be like still sucking after all these years.
Okay. So cut to my camera or my view, but I don't want to
hit screen.
I mean, I don't know what copyright stuff or whatever. So you got good old Billy Idol here coming up, going to a coffee shop, ordering a coffee. The guy.
We were at a show with him.
We were in L.A.
Yeah.
Inadvertently,
we were in the same room with this man.
This guy says it's a nice day for a white mocha.
The barrister.
Barrister, whatever.
What is he? A British lawyer?
I don't know.
A British trial lawyer.
I don't know.
Anyway, Your Honor, I do declare.
There's Billy Botox right there.
My American co-counsel is out of line. He doesn't even have a wig.
Powdered or otherwise.
Powdered or otherwise.
I don't want to spoil it because it's really funny and it's very cinematic.
This whole thing looks like it was AI generated.
It kind of does,
right?
But it's really funny.
He's like, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot this.
Joan Jett?
It is.
Oh, she looks like a corpse.
I do like Joan Jett.
Well, that might not be a nice thing to say, but she is.
I made Caleb cackle from across the room. That was a good.
But the name of the tour is Billy Idol. It's a nice day to tour again. And it's coming in March, I believe, I think.
It's a nice day to tour again. Come on, it's a nice day to tour again.
The easiest way to find this is just go to Billy Idol's official YouTube channel.
Are you telling me that you've never liked Billy Idol? How is this a surprise? And why do I bother to get angry about it?
I don't know.
It's like,
why did you?
He's like, I fucking hate
That's it.
fucking Van Halen.
Couple of decent songs that Billy Idol had.
Shitty fucking band.
That's it. I'm leaving the show.
Why am I surprised? But I just feel like now is the first time I've ever heard you say you don't like Billy Idol.
What sort of like?
He was a staple of the fucking time that we grew up.
I didn't care for him.
Why not?
I didn't like his stupid little snarl. Reminded me of Elvis.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fucking 12 years old and going, this asshole's reminding me of Elvis, and I don't fucking like Elvis. Why don't you like Elvis,
Because
Larry?
he fucking sucks. Oh, Jesus! Don't get me started.
Have
man.
you no No, I know you don't.
I don't have any appreciation for Elvis.
You have no.
at all.
You have no. You have no appreciation for the trajectory of like music history, like the stepping
That's
stones.
not true.
Like you.
That doesn't mean
You
like
can
appreciate it.
and you can't like see where it came from.
That's not true. That's
entirely
not
true.
I hate Led Zeppelin.
Yep.
Yet acknowledge the contributions that they made to music and rock as a whole, which leads to the stuff that I do enjoy. Doesn't mean I got to go back and like them. I still don't like Led Zeppelin.
Have you ever, as you say, objectively?
I have actually tried, and the part that gets me with Led Zeppelin is when the singer starts with that damn nasally, whiny shit that he does.
I would
don't
venture
like it.
to guess that I could find some bands that you like.
You're
that have
probably
a very, very similar.
You are not
vocal
wrong.
tone.
In fact, not only are you not wrong, you're 100% right because Whitesnake, fronted by David Coverdale, is one of my most appreciated bands, and he's always been considered a clone of Robert Plant. They collaborated on an album together.
What? And you couldn't tell the difference?
I don't
Is that
know. I
what you're
didn't listen
saying?
to it because it was Robert
Oh,
Plant.
of course. Let your bias go before you.
Hey, look, I am.
Here we go again.
I am open and honest about what I feel.
You
and
treat
you want-
everything in life like you do food. If it's not fucking chicken fingers with a sweet dipping sauce, you want nothing to do with it.
I like pizza.
And you think it's shit.
No, I like pizza. I like pizza.
He does like pizza. And look forward to the Larry.
The Doors very
pizza
overrated.
party.
Doors
That's
very
it.
overrated. I agree with that. Let's
Cloverdale.
see.
Why is there a 20% drop in views? Cloverdale.
Wasn't that the road you lived on?
I lived on, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Cloverdale.
Yeah, Greta Van Fleet supposedly sounds like Led Zeppelin. I don't care for them either. Probably because I heard that they sounded like Led Zeppelin before I ever heard.
Oh yeah. Pizza party.
On that we can agree.
Man, I wish we would have done your party at Chuck E. Cheese.
It was an option.
Really?
It was an option, but that's not a safe part of town.
Wait,
anymore.
is there a Chuck E. Cheese still?
Yeah.
Is it still in the same place?
It's BYOG. Bring your own gun. Yeah, it's scary. If you go there, you need to go like at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Is it mainly people that you represent?
I have done a number of drug trafficking cases that originated in the parking lot of Chuck E. Cheese.
I gotta really question humanity when that's what Chuck E. Cheese has boiled down to. It's just a bunch of
Hey, interesting side note. You can go and look at some
let me use the
YouTube.
word entrepreneurs who congregate there instead of
Entrepreneurs.
children
I thought you were gonna
frolicking and
say
having a good time.
Like a bunch of Chinese people running around. I'm just kidding.
No.
But no, like Chuck E. Cheese started off and it was like this smoking cigar rat with like a heavy Brooklyn accent.
Oh yeah,
and
it was
stuff.
like a
Yeah,
New Orleans fat cat, like
crazy.
blues guy. It was cool, But now, do you think that the robots even work? Are they all squeaky and barely twitching?
All I know is as a kid, if you pulled that curtain back and you saw that fucking gorilla at Showbiz.
Oh yeah.
When it got done,
it's
done, and it'd be like,
place.
and
Oh,
boy, holy shit! What the hell's that?
That's freaky.
You had Billy Bob over there, and then that fucking dog with the surfboard
Billy
playing
Bob.
the guitar.
Who was the? Was he the
banjo guy with the bird on his shoulder, wasn't he?
Yeah, and
he was
always
all
just
wobbly, and he was like, "Oh."
Well, they were all pretty freaky. I mean, if you
Is
go
that
back-
his, like his
it's
dead
like Five
friends?
Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah,
they were all
I know,
just
yeah.
like dead.
Yeah.
It's fucking like and then years later, I got into like working with
now
puppets.
this
and-
is good.
Oh yeah.
Kiss
What
is
is
great.
that?
Partisan Mold 567. Oh man, that is a whole nother show by
What,
itself.
what are we talking about?
They want to know: do you guys like 70s Kiss or 80s Kiss?
The answer is coming to you.
May surprise you.
That's a complicated question, but yeah, we filmed
in
4 episodes today.
In a month
so
or two.
Oh, looky there. How about that?
By 2027, you'll see.
Somebody's going to be happy.
Yes. The answer to that question is yes.
Yes. Yeah. It's not an easy question to answer.
Yes.
But you see the question. I'm
single album reviews.
Starting from the first Kiss album.
Starting from the first
1, 2, 3, 4.
And we will be doing weekly.
Oh, is it going to be weekly? Okay.
Weekly posts.
Black Diamond.
We're gonna try to shoot several and get them edited so we can. So
once they start, it'll
So a season will run not a full year, but like it'll be I don't know, probably
Kiss didn't
later.
have 50 albums.
Probably March. We're working on that. We haven't figured out the timeline yet, but like we need to get like a good.
Probably within the next 6 weeks.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and put the deadline out there within 6 weeks.
We were just talking about that today. That I should do a new Kiss video. Like I should recreate the Firehouse, except with me now. Yeah. See if I still got the chops for all of them, and let's throw in a Peter Criss because he was not in the original video.
You're right. I want to do a really cool, sultry. God
No, you gotta-
gave
hold on,
rock
hold
and roll to you.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not going to be a part of anything that has to do with that shit song.
Hey, that's not rock and roll. That's not a party every day rock and roll, whatever.
It may be the only song worse.
This is a totally different vibe. It is an anthem, though. I think you just don't like Kiss anthems.
No, I really don't like that song. Sucks.
I love that song.
God gave rock
You know why?
The only thing good about that song is
the
fact that was Eric Carr's last video with the band, and Eric
No.
Carr,
I mean,
rest in peace,
yeah.
phenomenal
That's-
drummer.
For me,
Firehouse.
it reminds me of the making of Airband.
Yeah, at the very end, the end credits.
Yeah, the end
Yeah.
credits, which you can find on our channel, the making of Airband. And if you haven't seen Airband, and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, it is.
Do you want to see a 300-pound Larry? Of course you do. You get on there, you watch the short film. It's 29 minutes of your life that you will never regret.
It's a true story too.
Based
It's the
on a
narrative.
true story.
It tells the whole
Every
E&D
second is a
lore.
true story. Especially the end.
Yeah. Macabre.
Yeah.
For life.
Go watch it if you haven't seen it. And if you
And
haven't
if you
seen
haven't
it,
seen
go
it,
watch
see
it
it
again. Yeah.
See 300-pound Larry.
And then watch the making, because the making is very telling.
What if
And
we
it
had
was
a
a
sequel?
labor of love of this man.
A sequel?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
He produced,
Yeah, I love the. Yeah, so like a sequel. It would be fabricated. We don't have to go into, well, we just decided not to do that anymore and do this thing. None of that crap. Totally.
So
They later
Just a
ended
new
up in
story,
a
right? Just a
Nickelback.
new, like, maybe
So-
they came back harder. Maybe they got famous. I don't know, but I mean,
No, I can see it now. Darren has gone away to college, and he's getting late night drunken phone calls from his friend Bobby. That's
That
how we,
could be
That's
based-
how we opened.
That could be based on a true story. That could be based on a true story, I think.
And Bobby wants to get the old air band back together. And
So here's the thing: if you watch that film
Yeah.
and you enjoy that film, and how could you not? Then I will throw out the challenge.
challenges.
First, before the challenge, I will say definitely check out the making of featurette that was done.
And there's like 2 of them.
because that was really, really cool. I don't think anybody realizes the effort and the time and such that went into making that film.
It was kind of nuts.
I know that the skating rink owner that allowed us to shoot there probably thought a couple of guys were showing up with camcorders and gonna bang this thing out in a day.
It looked like Hollywood suddenly.
Everyone, fucking parents of these children who they all were this isn't what we signed up for, and to this day, 20 years later, they're like, Darrell Hazelrig, that guy.
Let's just say Larry had to brush up on his child labor laws to make sure we were in compliance. But no, it was a fun movie, fun to make.
Went to jail.
And the making of is great. But there's an error in the movie that I don't think ever got corrected.
What?
So I want to see if the fans will go out there and see if they can catch the, like if it was on internet movie database, the goofs or whatever. There is an error.
Okay.
And I want to see if the people can find it, and if they're right, then maybe I'll just drink a vodka and orange juice.
Orange juice. What? Okay,
we got to know it though.
What?
It's
what
not
are you
a
talking
cliffhanger.
about?
This isn't a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
We got to know.
Right.
No, I want to see if they know, if they pick it out.
There's a glaring error in Airband, and you want people to find what it is?
Yeah, I want to see if anybody catches it.
Oh. So is it a thing where we just give them about 2 minutes and then we give them the answer afterwards? Because I want to know.
Do we have to stream for 30 more minutes?
No,
everyone goes and watches Airband.
Well, I'm curious.
All right, hit us back on the next live stream in a
No,
month.
I'll tell you. I will tell you.
We probably know this already, right?
I don't know what he's talking about.
It's at the very beginning.
Uh-oh.
Can you not pull it up?
Yeah.
Let's pull it up real quick.
All right.
Well, Caleb posted it.
Yes!
Oh, someone already got it.
TJ is correct.
Oh, wow. Dr. Feelgood wasn't out yet.
Dr. Feelgood came out in 1989, and the film is set in 1988.
They didn't release any early promotional versions of songs.
If
in
they did,
1988?
it certainly was not the song featured in there.
Here's Wikipedia. It says
What song was in the movie from Dr. Feelgood?
Oh, Dr. Feelgood?
Without You.
Without
No,
You.
that was Girls, 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 wasn't it?
No, Without You is.
You got TNT. No. Dr. Feelgood, Slice of Your Pie, Rattlesnake Shake.
I mean, it's been a
Your
while.
favorite song
Without
ever.
You. Yeah,
Without You. There it is.
Yep.
SOS, same old situation.
All right, whatever. You got me. I'm a shitty fucking screenwriter.
Well, might as well delete that video. It's inaccurate, you know? You can't have that.
So they want so this they're asked, would you ever do a Macabre Airband Part 2 where we never made it out of town and a bunch of younger kids challenge you for your title?
Oh, nice.
I wouldn't say that that's what really happened, as much as I held on a little bit longer than everybody else, but I think we just kind of outgrew doing it. But certainly, and let me be real clear about this, nobody beat Macabre in our prime.
Right.
We were absolutely top shelf.
Yeah. So. No, I've given this a lot of thought. I wouldn't want to do a sequel. What I'd like to do is a TV show based on that
time
property, that lore, that our lives, and it would kind of be like a the years, the happy year. What is that?
The Wonder Years.
The Wonder Years.
Wonder Years.
It would be like a Wonder Years, but based in the late '80s. And what you would see is a lot more of the home life of the kids,
like the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, and it would probably be a little more heavy. It wouldn't be as lighthearted and kid centric, because there's a lot of things that I particularly experienced in my home life that I would like to address.
Well, now I'm intrigued. I thought I knew it all.
I've done a lot of thought about it, and plus it would pick up on a lot of like the baseball field and like playing baseball back in the time, doing our cup ball stuff, and just like kind of like all the shit that we did, get like wandering through the neighborhood with
basically
wiffle ball bats and hitting
the lightning
bugs.
I always imagine what that must be like to the old people looking out their window. Oh, look at those young guys out there slaughtering all those lightning bugs.
Yeah,
with their wiffle ball bats.
And it's a wonder.
Splattering them.
It's a wonder why like there aren't lightning bugs anymore. I think we personally killed.
It was a bunch.
Most of them.
A bunch. I remember one of my favorite things back then was to grab it in my hand and act like I was doing a trick, and I'd be like, boom, and then the glow would. That was awful.
But yeah, man, when you
what the hell was wrong with us?
When you would connect with one,
I
you
did
see
feel
that trail, like, pew.
Yep. And then you could look on your wiffle ball bat and have
the glow,
the streak on there. Oh,
Awful.
man.
We were awful.
Yeah. It was good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So that was lightning bugs.
But there was a show, and you liked it.
Yeah.
About the '80s.
Stranger Things.
No.
Goldbergs.
The Goldbergs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to me, like when I only watched a couple of episodes of it, it didn't connect with me because I thought it was a bit too comical.
Yeah.
It was
like a laugh a second.
It was making light of the time period. It was using the time period as like a foil for comedy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like my idea of doing a television show for that time period would be a little more grounded in like reality and trying to really illustrate to an era that didn't grow up in that period. Like,
well, you know what it sounds like.
Yeah. And don't say Stranger Things again because they've got like fucking monsters and shit.
No, I'm just saying that a pilot sounds like it's in order. You get to work, you shoot a pilot, you test it out, and see what.
Great, yeah. Let's just raise like $1 million, and we'll do that.
Well, there we go. Hey guys, don't forget to donate.
Yeah.
So but no, I think that would be something that you could do. Or I tell you what, if you think it's going to cost too much, give it about 6 more months. I'm sure Eric can just have AI generate the whole damn show.
Well, that's the idea.
You won't have to worry about anything.
Which sounds really boring because I'd rather like just do it old fashioned.
Yeah. It's a different way of. I want to puppet our old bodies. That sounds weird, but in a sense, we'll be.
You want somebody to put their hand in your ass?
Puppet our old body. Yeah, I'm Eric, and I want to do. Oh, let me smack my head. Yeah, here we go.
I mean,
beer.
It's weird, but it's like a new generation of filmmaking. Anyway, I'll give that a shot.
It's like cheating.
Give that a shot.
It's really like cheating.
It is like cheating. You get far ahead when you cheat. When it's ethical cheating, though. Is that a thing? Did I just make up a thing? I don't know.
I don't think that.
Dull Goldu R80. I'm sorry. That's really hard to say. But did Eric ever want to be a music video director? No. Eric was, has been and still is a music video director. Yeah, like we've made so many fucking music videos. So many have been like his idea that he was in charge of, and
some professional ones too for clients.
Yeah,
and,
like fuck yeah, man. Yeah.
So I guess the
answer is yes.
But yeah. Yeah. And in fact, both of us are about to direct a music video.
We are.
I guess we probably can't say who the artist is yet, but you'll be surprised.
I mean, it's a genre we've never done, but honestly, like the song is so good. Like
we're gearing up for it.
Immediately, I could just fucking see the whole thing. And
we're
so
in pre-production.
We've been spouting ideas and like
we're gonna have a crew. We're gonna blow it out.
Looking forward to it.
And when that happens, it's gonna happen in March actually. So
yeah.
When that happens, we'll be doing Instagram stories and stuff like that. Everybody will know about it. And yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
that's our biggest like music video outside of one for us that we've done. So so stay tuned for that. Hey!
Oh! Larry!
I don't know. I just wanted to hit the buzzer one last time.
Larry wins.
So, all right.
Rattlesnake Shake was my favorite, for real. I mean, not the song, but the video was pretty funny.
Our video?
Yeah.
Oh, only because Larry shows his ass?
Yeah.
I mean...
censor that out?
We did, yeah.
Okay. It was a nice ass.
So they say.
It's actually that.
So I was told.
Is that teen porn?
Yeah, you don't want.
That,
you don't want to air that unedited. In fact, you might
true.
want to delete it off your servers.
Oh my god, we're all going to jail.
Underage nudity.
Doll.
Yeah, you know, now that we mentioned that,
Never thought about that.
There's no statute of limitations on that crime.
That's weird.
In the state of Alabama.
And yet, like, the man whose ass it belongs to...
I didn't shoot the video.
Yeah, but you're like, you don't care.
I was trafficked.
Hey, you know who did? Trafficked. Hey, you know who actually shot it?
By who?
You know, he was the arm in Waldo's 2. Remember your buddy from down the street?
His wife just died.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know either until just recently.
But that's who shot it. I'm just
Mike.
Yes.
My buddy Mike. Q.
Yeah.
We don't want to get him arrested.
No. I mean, honestly, we don't want anybody to get arrested now, really.
Well, speak for yourself. Some of us have to make a living.
Some of us.
You hope everyone gets arrested.
No, that's not true. It is strange that we're here on a Saturday night and that I will be knee-deep in a murder trial come Monday morning. It's interesting. You should come record some of that. That'd be interesting.
At the courthouse?
Nah, I guess not.
Are they going to let me in? Oh, through the window, like you said.
Yeah, you'd have to do through the window. So you don't want to do that.
You know,
I'd give you all access, though.
You know who I'm filming on Monday? Bam.
Yeah.
Bam Majora from...
If he shows up.
From Jackass.
Oh.
It's going to be interesting.
So, yeah. That's
I love Steve-O. But I haven't met Bam yet, so... And at some point, I guess we have to collect Knoxville as well. Old Johnny.
Here you go.
Eric, Darrell, Larry, do you remember the band Triumph?
Triumph.
For me
to
poop on.
Yeah. For me to poop on.
I don't think so.
Vaguely, I remember the name of the band. I couldn't tell you a song.
I don't. I just remember the fucking dog.
Yeah.
And him, the best line I ever saw. He was talking to Bon Jovi.
Oh.
And he was talking about Bon Jovi being in a movie, a vampire movie. So you were recently in this vampire movie.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah,
Finally.
yeah. Finally, a role that required you to suck.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Up All Night on the
Shrimp
weekends. Is that the one that had like the
Doug is fucking hilarious.
the kind of hot girl hosting it? The USA Up All Night. I don't.
Well, I mean, if she's keeping people up all night, she better be hot.
Rhonda?
Rhonda?
I don't know.
All night.
Is there a? I mean, I guess Rhonda is kind of a hot chick name, right? Rhonda.
It could be.
Help me, Rhonda.
Help my Rhonda.
It could also
Rhonda
be like
Scher.
a 1920s
Rhonda Scher.
name.
Everybody. Oh my
That's
God.
Where they're like
Gilbert
90
Godfrey
years old
took
right
over.
now.
Jesus Christ, who would want to ever?
Gilbert Godfrey took over. What did he take over?
Up All Night? Like, who would watch that?
Hello and welcome. We're up all night.
Oh, that guy,
Affleck.
When did Larry first met an attorney who was an Iron Maiden fan? Are you asking, have I ever met an attorney that is an Iron Maiden fan?
Probably himself.
Well, I like Iron Maiden,
and you are an attorney,
and I am, and I do have a attorney friend that is in a band and plays music, and he likes Iron Maiden, but I don't think that's what. Maybe I'm reading the question.
Is he in an Iron Maiden cover band?
No, they do all original music.
Oh,
They do all original music.
There's judicial system.
Rhonda sells lingerie now on Home Shopping Network. Well, that seems like the right. That seems like the right demographic for her age and all. So
I didn't want to say anything.
Aging.
Aging
We've
metalheads.
done aging metal bands. We could do aging.
Aging titty girls.
Or I was going to say models, but
drooping titty girls. I don't know.
Tracy Lords is still
erase
beautiful.
me now.
Erased.
Tracy Lords is still beautiful.
You know, it's coming in on 3 hours right there.
Oh,
I guess we're gonna go.
Well, look at that. The end of the movie has arrived.
Never seen Iron Maiden.
You know what happens at the end of a movie?
They roll credits.
Oh, we have to fire some people.
Oh, and
Like
look
this
what
John Hughes guy?
Hughes directed this episode. I mean, obviously because it was that good.
What?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
And written by. And
Yeah,
produced by.
Oh, Tommy though over there.
And Tom, I mean, it's
Yeah.
hard to produce something.
We might have to let
you need a
Tom
little
go.
help. No. Oh, come on. He's not getting fired.
Yeah, but
No.
John Corso though.
No. It was good. It was good.
Peck though.
Yeah, Peck.
He's
Peck's a buddy.
His mom's like, "Come on, little Pecky. Come on, Peck." When he was a baby.
No,
right?
yeah,
Little Peck.
yeah.
You never
I
knew
even-
a baby named
Ira-
Peck.
I have
no
amazing.
idea what's going on. I have no idea.
Costume designer was amazing. Yeah, casting was.
Risa. Didn't you know somebody named
Risa.
I knew a Risa.
Risa?
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you know a Risa?
Wait a minute.
I did.
Risa was let it.
Uh-oh.
What?
She's about to get fired.
How dare you?
What?
How dare you come onto this set after what you did? I know what you did. Don't talk to me about what you didn't do because I know what you did.
I think he knows what you did, Risa.
You're fired! Get out of here! Walking papers!
Man, that's a good one. Man, Darrell hadn't fired somebody like that since 2021.
Huh. Where am I? Oh my God.
Lightheaded.
Jesus. Yeah.
I think she's out of there.
I didn't even,
Her last day
Oh,
was
man.
today.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Oh boy. Well, we do have.
Hey, Larry,
old,
what's up?
I think Risa's only line was here.
Risa!
Can Darrell fire me as well?
Can Darrell fire me as well?
Darrell is an actor.
Darrell should be an actor.
He's been in major Hollywood motion pictures.
No, every day of my life. I mean,
Every day.
I wake up and I'm like,
Is that how you do every day?
Yeah. Hey, this is life. Yeah, cool. Breakfast? Anyone? Is that what people do in the morning? Yeah, breakfast. Yeah. All right.
I'm out.
No.
You're out?
Yes, that is true. The middle dude gets more obnoxious with the drink.
That's true.
The middle dude.
Almost unbearable.
The middle dude.
Oh, boy.
Oh, you know, we're going to have to do
Wait.
the Nosferatu movie review's going to have to wait.
Wait a minute. We literally have lower thirds underneath all of us, and I'm the middle dude?
Yeah, all right.
You can't fucking read Darrell? D-A-R-R-E-L. It's right. It's literally right there.
Say my name.
Just
Darrell.
fucking say my name.
Okay, Darrell.
Say my name. Say my name.
You're Larry's friend. You have no name.
How can you fucking leave? How can you leave?
Sir, I do not like to see you in this state.
What state?
What state?
Alabama.
State of Alabama. Well, there it is, a John Hughes film.
We love you. Good night.
Night, y'all. Peace. Hey, Larry just want to say bye.
I was just going to say bye. Have a good night.
Good night.
You're still here? It's over.